Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? So we are here for some Monday Night Football, and we've got the Tennessee Titans at the Miami Dolphins here. And so we're going to see how this one plays out today here between the Titans and Dolphins, and we will see who ends up winning this matchup here, in which Miami right now at 9-3. They're 5-0 at home so far this season. And we'll see how things play out for them. Meanwhile, for Tennessee here, been a bit of a disappointment towards this season. 4-8 on the year, 0-6 on the road, and they're looking to try to get their first road victory of the year. Meanwhile, Justin Jefferson fan here in the chat, he says, "Hey JB, what is up? What's good with you, JJ? I am doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. How about yourself?" I am doing pretty good. Meanwhile, it is Tennessee here with the football. They're facing 3rd and 10 coming up right now from their own 25-yard line here. All right, give me 1 second here. All right, all right, again, so far here, Tennessee with the football here first. And so Joe says, "Go Dolphins, the only team went undefeated there." And so, okay. All right, all right, so on my end, every game that's supposed to be the Titans and Dolphins so far on this end is continuously showing the Packers and Giants so far on my end. All right. All right, so Tennessee Titans here on 3rd and 10 from their own 25-yard line. An incomplete pass here from Will Levis for DeAndre Hopkins. And it looks like Xavier Howard was injured on the play. But that's going to bring up a 4th down here. So 4th and 10, and the Tennessee Titans will end up punting the ball. Will Levis on that drive, 1 of 2 for 1 yard. King Henry ran the ball 1 time, lost a yard on the play. And so that will bring up 4th down. So you're looking at Howard there. All right, so that's going to take us to the commercial here. And when we come back, it'll be Tennessee punting the ball to the Miami Dolphins. All right, but this does give me some time to set up the poll question here. All right, so let's go ahead and get the poll question set up. All right, let's see. All right, just give me 1 second. All right. Still looking to get this poll question up. As we are at the commercial, thanks to the injured Dolphins player, again, cornerback Xavier Howard. All right. All right, so poll question now officially on the way. Who will win this matchup, the Tennessee Titans or the Miami Dolphins? You guys let JB know here in the chat who is going to win this one. So go ahead and cast your vote and let me know who is going to win here for this Monday night matchup here. And again, Tennessee getting ready to punt the ball to the Miami Dolphins after that 3-and-out offensively here by the Tennessee Titans here in the first quarter. All right, let's see. We've got a vote here for the Dolphins. Okay. So it's Ty Zentner here for Tennessee, who was elevated from the practice squad. Let's see what he does here with this punt. Punt's on the way. Looks kind of high. Fair catch is assembled, and he catches it from his own 28-yard line. And that is where the Miami Dolphins will take over here with the football. And we'll see Tua Tagovailoa in the offense here for the Dolphins come out and see what they can do in their first offensive drive here of the game. And so far, what a season here for Tua. He's averaging 288 yards passing per game, over 70% completion with a 24 touchdown to 10 interception ratio so far here. And so Tua's been able to do it all. Let's see what they do this time out for the Miami Dolphins. And all right, so we've got a fullback and a running back here on the play here next to Tua. Tyreek goes in motion. Gonna pitch it here to Raheem Mostert, and Mostert trying to get to the edge there, goes out of bounds there, might have lost a yard on the carry. So now we've got 2nd and 11 coming up. Braden says, hey, JB. And so, Braden, I know that your Packers are playing right now, so I understand you'll be going between the two games, but glad to have you here. Definitely do keep me up to date with how things are playing out with the Packers on that end. Meanwhile, Raheem Mostert went to the sideline. He looked like he had a bit of a limp. Play fake. Tua looking. Tua throws it. Gets it completed right there to Jalen Waddle, but it comes at a price, as Waddle right now is currently in some pain here. So he's banged up after picking up 16 yards and a first down on the play, his first catch of the game. And he takes a hit. And now the medical staff will have to look at Jalen Waddle. Let's see, Braden says the Giants have the ball now. And so who got the football first, Braden? Has Green Bay had it yet? I'm very curious as to how they look in this one without having Christian Watson. All right, again, we are at the commercial. Braden says Packers had the ball first. Okay. Is Aaron Jones playing in this one, or is he out? I think I seen somewhere that he was ruled out, but just want to make sure. Is Aaron Jones playing in this one or not? I am glad that I did not end up drafting Aaron Jones in my fantasy league this year. Otherwise, it would have been a waste of a draft pick because my man has been hurt pretty much all season long. But hopefully Christian Watson will be back soon, I hope. Braden says no, he's not playing. And so JJ in the building, he says, hey, JB and all. How are you doing today, JJ? Let's see. All right, so we do have a vote here for the Tennessee Titans. Okay, Dolphins, though, 2-1 so far. Let's keep the votes coming in. Again, we are at the commercial here. Another injured player in this one here, Jalen Waddle. So we've already had 2 injuries early in this one, both for the Miami Dolphins so far early in this one. But yeah, Jalen Waddle, he had a catch there for 16 yards. He got hurt, and Xavier Howard, he got hurt, cornerback for the Dolphins earlier on that last drive. But hopefully those guys will be back soon. That's what we're hoping. I mean, that was a tight window, nice window that he got that one into, but his receiver paid the price on that one. But here we go, 2 up under center, got a fullback in the back of the backfield, 2 receivers, 1 tight end goes in motion. They're going to toss it to the rookie Arcane, and he gets away from the first guy, but the second guy brings him down. No gain on the play, and that's Devon Arcane there on the carry, his first carry of the game. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Dolphins from their own 44-yard line. Again, here in the first quarter with 12 minutes and 22 seconds to go. And this is going to be a real challenge here for this Tennessee defense. You know, all the playmakers that Miami has offensively, how can you contain them there? You got to look out for Tyreek in the many ways they can use him. Also got to watch out for the speed of Waddle, Arcane, all those guys. But let's see what they do here. 2nd and 10. Tua throws it. And it's Mostert out the backfield. And Mostert's going to pick up about 4 yards there on the catch. And now we've got 3rd and 6 coming up here from the Dolphins' 48-yard line. Can the Tennessee Titans get a stop? If this game is going to remain competitive, Tennessee is going to have to really find ways to contain them and get off the field on 3rd down. And Mike Vrabel, he knows it. He knows it. A former linebacker himself, he knows it. So on 3rd and 6 here for the Dolphins, on their own 48-yard line, they line up in a shotgun formation. On the year, they are 43% on 3rd down conversion, which is 7th best in the NFL. 5 seconds on the play clock. Receiver goes in motion. They snap the ball. Tua looking. Tua throws it. And that is going to be completed right there for Tyreek Hill, of course. I mean, way too easy. Other than the fact that he had to make sure that he secured that catch there, he was all by himself. Look at the replay. Nobody near him. Wow. You can't let that happen. But that's a 1st down there for the Dolphins. 19 yards there on the pass. Tua looking. Tua throws it over the middle. Completed. He's about a yard shy of that 1st down marker. Oh, man, we've got another Dolphins player that's down right now. This would be the 3rd Miami Dolphins player down. Oh, man. So, again, here in the first quarter with 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Again, this is the first offensive drive here for the Miami Dolphins here. We've got another Dolphin player down. Hopefully he'll be okay, but this will take us to the commercial. JJ says, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good, JJ. I am doing pretty good. Yes, how about yourself? But man, Tua, 4 of 4 for 48 yards so far in this one. He is driving up and down the field, making it look so easy out here. Let's see, JJ says good. All right, bet. All right, and again, we are at the commercial here. 10 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Again, all tied up 0-0. This is the first offensive possession here for the Miami Dolphins offensively. And when we come back from the commercial here, obviously medical staff tending to the injured Dolphins player. Hopefully he'll be okay. JJ says he needs Henry to be a beast today. That's right, be a beast today. But, man, from what I'm seeing so far here, I'm going to need Tennessee defense to be a lot better than what I've seen so far in that secondary there. You cannot allow Tua to go out there and have his way. About how many touchdowns do you want, JJ? How many touchdowns and how many yards are you aiming for King Henry? All right, so it looks like he's going to be headed to the blue medical tent here. And that is the center. So definitely that's always important because that's the guy who exchanges the football with the quarterback there on the snap. So definitely anytime you lose the center and your communicator on the line, that's big news. That's big news. All right, but here we go. Tungalo up under center here. Two receivers, one tight end, one fullback, one back in the backfield. Feeds it to the back. Uh-oh, Mostert. He's still running. and takes it all the way to the 9-yard line there. Picked up 14 yards on the carry. Raheem Mostert there, his second carry of the game. And now we're in the red zone at the Tennessee 10-yard line. Wow. Let's see. JJ says maybe over 120 yards and about 2-3 touchdowns. He said nothing big, nothing too big. Now that would definitely be a King Henry type of game there. But here we go, first and goal, shotgun formation. Uh-oh, the end around to Mostert, and Mostert, oh, he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the end zone. But that was a nice play there, picked up 8 yards on the play, and clearly getting Raheem Mostert involved here, part of the game plan. And Mike Vrabel, he's just over there in shock, like, man, where did they come up with these plays? He's like, where can I find plays like that? Oh, man. But now, second and goal. Tua up under center. From the 2-yard line. Just need 2 yards to get to the end zone. Up, Tua almost lost the snap there. Tua lost the ball. He lost the ball. Oh my goodness. Tennessee has it. Wow. How about that? Tennessee gets a break. They'll take it. They will take it. They will take it. Tua unable to handle the snap, and when he got the snap, he lost the ball again. Wow. How about that for the Tennessee Titans? Just when you think Miami's going to get an easy touchdown, that happens. Whoa. JJ says, I don't know what's going on. He says he doesn't know what's going on right now. But, man, that was insane. Tua, what are you doing? But then again, don't forget, the center for the Dolphins, he did get hurt, so this was a different center than their original starter. So maybe that contributed some. But give credit where credit is due. So Tennessee, wow, big-time play. Oh, we got a penalty here, some movement here. Got a little bit of movement on the line. False start, offense. And that's going to be against Ray Duns. And that's going to back them up. So now that's going to make it first at about 13 in the Tennessee 4-yard line. All right, so here we go. Will Levis and company up under center. Feeds it to Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry going to pick up 2 yards on the play. He's got 2 carries for 1 yard so far today. It's going to make it 2nd and 11 coming up from the Tennessee 6-yard line. Again, so far still 0-0 here in the first quarter with about 8 minutes and 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. All right, Levis up under center again. Three receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion. Play fake. Levis looking, throws it, incomplete. Tried to target DeAndre Hopkins there, but incomplete. Now we got 3rd and 11 coming up. So this could be huge right now on 3rd and 11 if they can find a way to go out there and stop. If the Dolphins get a stop here, most likely they'll end up with great field position once they force Tennessee to punt. Not to mention the punter being activated from the practice squad, having to punt that far into his own end zone, always a big risk right there. So if you are Tennessee, first and foremost, at least get some yards, if not the first. And again, 3 votes right now. Be sure if you haven't done so already, go ahead and cast your vote and let JB know who you got. But 3rd and 11, shotgun formation for Tennessee, gets the snap. Will Levis looking. Will Levis threw an interception. Oh my goodness. William Levis with the tragedy. The pick 6 for the Dolphins. Oh my goodness. Dang, son, where'd you find that one? Wow. Oh my goodness. He threw it right to him, right to the lineman. Right to the lineman. JJ says, give it to Henry, please. Oh, man. He gave it to another guy, but it wasn't Henry. Oh, man. Who's the big man responsible for that one? Oh, man. So now the Dolphins for the PAT attempt coming up after getting a pick 6 defensively. So many ways for this team to score. And the extra point is good from Jason Sanders. And now the Dolphins up 7-0 in this one. How about that? Somebody set Fins up. And so let's see. JJ says he sucks. Yes, big time. Big time. Oh, man. And then he took the punishment in the end zone, too, for good riddance. But how do you do that? You threw it right to him. You threw it right to him. Whose side do you want, William? Oh, man. That's how it's done. Big man wasn't ready for that one. That is big time. All right, so we'll see how Tennessee rebounds from that, but man, was that bad. RC on Aces, what's good? And he says, JBZ, what it do, pimpin'? He says, I is here. What's good, JJ fan too? And so, oh man, RC. I'm telling you right now, Tennessee is coming out with bad vibes right now. They just threw a pick 6. Dolphins kicking the ball off, so we'll see Tennessee with the football again, but man, was that bad. I mean, Will Levis has the same amount of pick 6s in this one as he does passing yards, both at 1. But let's see what Will Levis and the offense do. Now Tennessee don't have more space to work with, but I do want to see King Henry get a little bit more work here today. Him, Spears, work them in the backfield. Braden says Packers offense struggling, and so I kind of figured that this seemed like the kind of game where it could be a struggle without Christian Watson being out there in this game and stuff like that, but obviously still early. Keep me updated with that one, Braden. What's the score now? Is it still 0-0? Meanwhile, Tennessee out of the shotgun, gives it to Spears, and Tajay Spears picks up 3 yards on the play. Let's see, JJ says he wasn't able to stream today, and so understand that, RC says, I just walked past a TV set with the game on. JB, LOL, dinner calling me. I understand that. When dinner calls, JB answers. But 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. All right, so Tennessee with the football, trailing 7-0, thanks to Will Levis throwing a pick 6 last time out there. Shotgun formation. Now we've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. How will they respond from their own 27-yard line? 3 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap the ball. Gets it off just in time. From the pocket. Throws it. That's going to be completed there to his big tight end there with the catch. His first catch of the game. And that's going to be a first down there for the Tennessee Titans. But he's going to head to the sideline there. Picked up 11 yards on that play. So he gets a completion there. Braden says, yep, still tied at 0. And so, oh man, Braden, right now, I'm hoping that I chose the correct game here, but we'll see. That depends on Tennessee. All right, so King Henry back in the backfield here. 2 receivers, multiple tight ends, 1 back in the backfield. Tight end goes in motion here. Levis up under center, takes a snap, gives it to King Henry off the left guard, and he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one there. Second down coming up. And so now we've got here in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. The Dolphins up 7-0 here. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Tennessee from their own 39-yard line. Again, got to find a way to get that running game going. You're going to need that balance, baby. Got to do it. 2nd and 10. They're going to toss it to King Henry. And King Henry, he's just going to fight for it for what he can. Picks up 3 yards on the play. He's got 4 carries for 4 yards so far today. 3rd and 7 coming up from the Tennessee 42-yard line. So now, faced with another 3rd down. Can Tennessee keep the drive alive here, or will the Miami Dolphins get a stop? RC says, watching the Timberwolves and Pelicans right now on your tablet. They're heading to the 2nd quarter. And so, okay, bet. Yeah, now that you remind JB will certainly be checking back and forth here to see a little bit of a couple of my basketball picks that I did for my parlays today. See how that's looking. But meanwhile, Will Levis in the pocket. Will Levis always brought down for the sack. He's brought down for the sack. There was nothing he could do. It's a sack party, and this time it was Christian Wilkins, the former Clemson star defensive tackle, that came in there for the sack, and Will Levis lost 7 yards in that sack. and Tennessee will have to punt the ball. And you see the way that Hopkins is looking at him. Hopkins is like, yeah, I should have waited. I should have waited till the Chiefs or Bills gave me a call. I should have waited. Oh, man. But look at that. All by himself. The left guard nowhere to be seen. He got lost in traffic. Now we got 4th down coming out. Punter again for Tennessee. Let's see. RC says, JB, I can't ever figure out if you're ahead or behind us during football streams. You said, I think you're like maybe 5 seconds ahead in the Tennessee and Miami game. I'm watching that one a little bit too. And so honestly, RC, I've noticed this. It depends on what channel the game comes on. Some things I am way ahead on. Other things I'm way behind and stuff like that. I especially notice that when it comes to college hoops, March Madness, and like they have all these different channels. In some games, I'm like light years ahead, and others I'm like years behind. So it really depends on the game. So I guess if you learn to memorize, if a game's on ESPN or something like that, then maybe JB might be slightly ahead. It depends on where you're at and stuff like that. But yeah, so sometimes I'm ahead, sometimes I'm behind. You just never know till it's actually time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh man, Bruce Brown went crazy with the rebounds. That's not good. That's not good at all. JB picks it like they're in shambles right now. I'm like, can we just salvage this at all? All right. Braden says, Giants missed the field goal. That sounds like something the Giants team would do. Okay. Yeah, Bruce Brown and his rebounds, that messed JB up big time there. Big time. Oh, wow. Let's see. RC says, JB, are you going to play the department store Santa again this year? Call him JV Claus with the big white beard. And so, RC, I think I'll have to pass this year. I may have to pass on that tempting opportunity there. I may just have to pass on that one. JV's given enough gifts this year, I think. All right, again, we are at the commercial here with the Dolphins leading this one 7-0 here in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the first quarter. And so right now we're looking to see how these teams are going to respond here. Oh, we got another vote came in here. We've got 6 votes so far. All right, and about 4 of the votes believe the Dolphins will win this game. 2 say that Tennessee's got a chance. But I tell you what, they got to throw touchdowns for their own team, cannot throw it to the other team here. But let's see how this one plays out. RC says, be right back. Appreciate the heads up there, RC. All right, speaking of being right back, let's see if the Dolphins can get right back to scoring. But they'll be starting off from their own 12-yard line here. Let us see how this one plays out here. Gives it to the back, and the back up the middle. Picks up 3 yards. That's Raheem Mostert there. And so now we've got 2nd and 7 coming up here from the Miami 15-yard line. Let's see, JJ says NFL standings are up. Some of them Pats eliminated, Panthers eliminated. And so, yep, absolutely. But there's a lot of teams that are still in contention. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 7. Again, here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 27 seconds to go. 2 up under center. Tyreek goes in motion. And gives it to the end around here to Arcade. And oh my goodness, look at this. Look at, oh, he just ran. He just pushed his own lineman, show a little bit of patience, and maybe you would have been still running, but he knocked his own lineman down. That helps nobody. My man is too fast. He's like, I need speed. Oh, man, but gotta love it. He has that burst to him. Man, that would have been wild. Oh, man. Yep, that time on the end around. All right, Tua throws it, gets the completion here. And that is Jalen Waddle, who's back in the game there. He picks up 13 yards on the play. That's his second catch of the game. He's got 2 catches for 29 yards. And so Annie says, good evening, JB. You say you're hoping the Dolphins lose. Okay, bet. How are you doing today? How are you today? Yes, and are you still celebrating the victory from yesterday? All right, so far tonight, Tua, 5 of 5 for 61 yards passing. He's here in the shotgun. Quick pass, caught, Tyreek, running out of real estate here. Tyreek, gonna lose some yards here. Oh my goodness. Is Tyreek hurt? I hope not. Oh man, Tyreek is down. He's holding his leg there. Could be his knee. But Tyreek right now is down, and that is not what anybody wants to see. We've seen enough superstars get hurt so far this season to last us a couple lifetimes, man. But that, wow. Tyreek is down. And he's having such a tremendous season, too. Such a tremendous season. Oh, man. And you can see the frustration there from Tyreek. He is frustrated. Hopefully, he'll be okay. All right, it's good news to see him, towards the end there, just, jog off there, okay. Clearly, he wants to be out there. That's one thing I can say. He clearly wants to be out there playing. I love to see it. I love to see just the passion that he's got to be out there. All right, let's see. He say, I'm good. And yes, still celebrating your Cowboys. And so, yes. I understand that. Absolutely. JJ says, be right back. Okay, bet, JJ. All right, but Tyreek did lose 6 yards on the play. So now 2nd and 16 coming up here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the first. Miami lining up in the shotgun formation. Titans, will they be sending pressure here? They will. Dolphins pick it up, throws it. It's completed there to Jalen Waddle. Common sense to tell you if Tyreek's not in the game, probably look and see where Jalen Waddle is. But he picked up about 15 yards on the play. And now we've got 3rd and 1 coming up. And all Mike Vrabel can do is just look at his team like, bruh, like, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? A minute 50 left to go in the first quarter. Again, Miami already up 7-0. Try and get a first down here on 3rd and 1. 4 seconds right now on the play clock. Receiver goes in motion. Shotgun, got to snap it. Gets it off just in time. Feeds it to the back. And that's going to be Rohan Mostert again. And he picks up 3 yards. And he's got 5 carries for 28 yards so far today. And that is a first down there for the Miami Dolphins. So another first down. And all Mike Vrabel can do is just look like, guys, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? They toss it here to Raheem Mostert and got to the right side using that speed there and it goes out of bounds after picking up the first down. Big time run there by the Miami Dolphins here. They are doing some of everything. They're throwing the ball. They're running the ball here. They are having their way. But hold up. Referee says it's time for him to get involved here. NFL must have dialed him here and said you got to call something. And so now we've got the yellow hanky out there, and that's going to be a hold against the offense there. So negate that wonderful run there, negate that, back them up. They're going to call it number 74 for the Miami Dolphins. Again, we've got 7 votes right now, 71% leaning towards the Dolphins here, 29% leaving for the Tennessee Titans here to win this game here. Be sure to cast your vote here while it's still early here and let us know which way you're leaning. All right, so here we go. Out of the shotgun from their own 49-yard line. Gonna pitch it. And Arcane looking to get to the outside there. Nice pickup on the play. 2nd down coming up. Picked up 7 yards on that play there to the left end. RC says he's back. And so welcome back, RC. All right, so that should take us, that can take us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see if Miami tries to run another play or not. And again, 13 seconds remaining here in the first quarter with the Dolphins up 7-0 right now over the Tennessee Titans. All right, and that's it. That's the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, the Miami Dolphins up 7-0, and they have the football right now, 2nd and 9 at the Tennessee 44-yard line here, trying to find a way to get their first offensive touchdown of the game. Braden says, touchdown Packers. He said, Jaden Reed, rushing touchdown. So a rushing touchdown. Finds a way to get in there. As long as you do that and make it do what it do, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. All right, so the Packers strike first. Okay. All right, and again, we are at the commercial here as it is the end of the first quarter. RC says, why is it a doubleheader today, JB? And so honestly, RC, JB doesn't really have that answer other than maybe it's just the fact that a lot of teams, like I know the last couple of weeks, we've had a lot of teams on bye weeks. I know the Cardinals on the bye week this week, but other than them, I can't remember who else is on a bye week. But I feel like most teams are back from their bye weeks. And so because we have the extra games, the NFL decided to why not give a doubleheader here for Monday night. I guess I don't have that answer, but I do know that this Saturday we'll start to finally get some, football games on a Saturday and stuff. I think we got like 3 games on Saturday as well. So we're going to start to see a lot of stuff that kind of is a little odd there. But, hey, more football, I'll take it. I will take it. But I have no idea why we ended up with a doubleheader here for Monday night. Because normally if there's 2 games that come on a Monday night, usually one comes on about an hour earlier, maybe an hour, 20 minutes earlier and stuff like that. They put them both on at the exact same time, which was extremely odd and stuff like that. You're forcing the NFL audience to choose between 2 and stuff like that, which are on at the same time. So, but it is what it is. I'm sure that they have their plans for why they did. As for Miami, the rest of their schedule, I think they only have maybe one more road game left, and that's against, I think, the Baltimore Ravens, I believe. Every other game they have left in their schedule is going to be at home. But those last 3 games for Miami Dolphins, man, I believe that they play the Dallas Cowboys, which is like week 16, week 17, and then it'll be at Miami against the Dallas Cowboys, week 17 on the road at the Baltimore Ravens, and then week 18 at home against the Buffalo Bills and stuff like that. So that's going to be a tough 3-game stretch to end the season there for them. All right, but getting back here to the action to start the second quarter. Out of the shotgun. Oh, that was movement, but they didn't catch him. Tosses it to the back here off the right side. And he is going to pick up 2 yards there on the play. That's going to make it 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 7 from the Tennessee 42-yard line. So let's see what they opt to do here. JJ says, I need Henry to do good. And so, well, right now, Henry's got 4 carries for 4 yards so far in this one. And the more points Miami score, the less that they'll utilize him on the ground. But here we go, shotgun, 3rd and 7 here for the Miami Dolphins. Gets the snap. Throws it. Oh, he almost threw a pick there. Almost threw a pick. 4th down coming up. 4th and 7 from the Tennessee 42. And he threw that one right to Malik Hooker there. Lucky for him, incomplete. Dangerous, dangerous. All right, and again, we've got 7 votes right now, and so let's be sure if you haven't done so already, go ahead and cast your vote. Who you got winning this one? Meanwhile, Jake Bailey here is going to come out for the punt here for the Miami Dolphins. RC says Miami is real legit, and so yes. All right, catches it from his own 8-yard line, picks up about 6 yards on the return. So now we'll see Tennessee take over from their own 14-yard line. Let's see, Annie says, yes, baby, we got them Dolphins. And so, yes. Oh, yes. Let's see, 8 votes in now. Okay, 6 for the Dolphins and 2 for the Titans. Okay. Kenneth, what's good with you? He says, hey, Mr. JB, how are you doing tonight? I am doing pretty good, You say you're doing pretty good tonight, too? That's what's up. Will Levis, play fake, throws it on the run, gets a completion there to the receiver, Westbrook incline, and so he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. Now we got 2nd and 5 at the Tennessee 19-yard line here for Tennessee, and obviously Tennessee, they want to find a way to get something going here, and they have some work to do. They got to get this passing game on track. They got to get this running game on track. There's a lot of things they got to get going here. Let's see if they can accomplish that. But 2nd and 5, you got King Henry in the backfield. I want to see King Henry get going. That's what I want to do. See them get going. RC says, your scoreboard is incorrect, JB. Meanwhile, gives it to King Henry, who picks up 6 yards and a first down. So 6 yards and a first down. And so you say my scoreboard is incorrect? Let's see what the scoreboard, let's see, it should be showing 7-0 right now. I'm not sure if you guys see that. All right, meanwhile, they gave Trey Burks the option here to try to allow him to throw it if he wanted to, but he opted to run that one. Again, Trey Burks, they're just trying to find a way to get him involved here. He was their first-round pick from 2 years ago, the guy that was supposed to replace A.J. Brown, and he's done anything but that. So they're just trying to find a way to get him involved, make him become a part of this offense. Absolutely. But yeah, the scoreboard will update on it at some point and stuff like that. I just show like the one that's on ESPN, but it will update at some point. All right, but 2nd and 5. Levis throws it. Gets the completion there. That's the Hopkins. And that will be, should be enough for a first down there. 5 yards and a first down. All right, 12 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. Again, Will Levis so far 4 of 7 for 21 yards so far today, and an interception, which is actually a pick 6. All right, so they've got Spears as the running back in the backfield. 5 seconds on the play clock. Feeds it to the back. And Spears goes off the right guard there for 2 yards. It looked like he kind of bumped into Will Levis on that play to get started. 11 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. All right, let me take a quick look here. All right, so 2nd and 7 now for the Tennessee Titans. King Henry back in the backfield. They've got multiple tight ends here on this play here. So 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Levis up under center from their own 37-yard line. Receiver goes in motion. Play fake. Levis. Pass rush in his face. Ball gets tipped. Incomplete. Lucky for him, that's all this time. An incompletion there. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 7. Ball at the Tennessee 37-yard line. Let's see. All right, so RC says that it's showing 0-0, but JJ says it says 7-0. Yeah, I'm seeing 7-0 on my side. I'm not sure where you see the 0-0 at, but it's saying 7-0 on mine. Is how I see it as well. All right, let's see. All All right, so 3rd and 7 out of the shotgun. Levis moving around, full in a rush, throws it, has a man. Can he get the first down? Yes, he can. To Tajay Spears for 11 yards and a fresh new set of downs here for this Tennessee offense. Again, right now, Dolphins up 7-0, but Tennessee, they're trying to find a way to move it on this drive and get things going. Can they accomplish that? We will find out. And so, oh man, JJ's like, just give the ball to Henry. He's like, give it to Henry now. All right, and again, we've got 8 votes right now. Be sure to cast your vote and let us know who you have winning this one if you have not done so already. Henry in the backfield. Multiple tight ends, 2 receivers. They snap the ball at 5 seconds on the play clock. Play fake in the pocket. Levis looking, throws it over the middle. That is completed. And now we've got Hopkins here. I'm sorry, that's not Hopkins here. That's Chris Moore. We've got Chris Moore. He wants more. Picks up 22 yards there on the play. And now we got 1st and 10 from the Miami 30-yard line here for the Tennessee Titans. So how about that? Will Levis getting into a bit of a groove here. It was a slow start, but he's starting to get some completions here. That is Chris Moore's first catch of the game. And what a catch it was, 22 yards against Jalen Ramsey and company. 9 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Again, Levis up under center. Feeds it to the back, trying to get to the outside. And, oh, brought down there from behind there. Excellent tackle there by Raleigh. Grabbing with one arm, pulled him down. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up in the Miami 30-yard line. And again, Titans are trailing 7-0 right now to the Miami Dolphins in this one. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 10. Oh, wow. They tried to run a fancy play there and give it to Spears there in a quick little toss there, but wow, that was just not meant to be. Excellent job there by the Dolphins. They got to see a replay on that one. So trying to do a bit of like a shuffle type pass there, but Miami was all over that. Incomplete. Let's see. JJ says, please, Henry. Braden says, touchdown Giants. And so, yeah, Braden, I noticed that. I took the under on Saquon Barkley for touchdowns in this one, and he went over. So that messes up one for JB there. So JB's down to his last straw here. Very unfortunate. RC says, finally it's good for me, JB. And so, okay, bet. And so, oh, man, Will Levis getting away from that first guy. Will Levis taking on contact there and everything. Picks up 5 yards, but, man, he had to break a couple tackles, take on a contact, all that stuff for that one. Took on Bradley Chubb there, it looks like. All right, but there is a penalty. Ooh. All right, so referees getting involved here, a little unsportsmanlike conduct there that results in a first down. He was mad because Will Levis got away from him. All right, so after the penalty there, new fresh set of downs here for the Titans. Looking. Oh, he's going to run. He's going to run. He's already got the first and then some. But he was down just outside of the end zone. All right, so Will Levis scrambles there for 11 yards. He's got 2 carries for 16 yards so far in this one. RC says, I think I got pushed back in the stream by mistake. That's why. And so, oh, man, can't have that, RC. Cannot have that. JB's all about respect in the pass, but it doesn't mean we got to live in it, right? Meanwhile, Henry on the carry. Oh, he is stuffed. He is stuffed. There are turkeys envious of the way that they stuffed this man on that one. Wow. Wow. JJ says, please. He's like, please. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. Let's see. This might be what you're looking for here. King Henry. Can he do it? Yes, he can. And so King Henry gets the touchdown for the Tennessee Titans here. And so, wow, they're one extra point away from tying this one up. So Tennessee puts together the drive here on this one. And JJ's just like, thank you. 14 plays, 86 yards, 7 minutes and 13 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock on that drive right there. And man, what a touchdown drive there by Tennessee. We've seen some weird things happen here on primetime matchups here. So let's see if Tennessee's got anything weird for us today. But Nick Folk with the extra point, you can bank on that. All tied up 7-7. Wow. Just wow. JJ is happy about that. He's like, yes, it's about time. It's about time. All right, so JJ says now he needs 2 more. He says 2 or 3 more. Okay. All right, so we'll get ready to come back to the commercial here soon. Again, we're here in the second quarter with about 6 minutes and 53 seconds to go. And we're all tied up because Tennessee, they went on quite the drive there. 14 plays, 86 yards, 7 minutes and 13 seconds off the clock. And now we are all tied up 7-7 in this one. And he says, are over 200 yards on the ground, maybe a combination of both. But man, 8 votes in, and so the Dolphins leading the poll here, but we're all tied up when it comes to the scoreboard here. So be sure to cast your vote if you have not done so already. All right, so getting ready to come back to the action here. All right. And again, just waiting on the action here. Let's see. RC says, JB, how do you always know the time of possession after each drive? LOL. And so JB's got a timer. JB's got a timer here. And so, nah, that ain't it. But nah, I mean, I can just see on like the ESPN for like the up under the scoreboard and stuff like that, the part that you guys don't see, I can see where it has the recap of the drive, how many plays, yards, and stuff like that. So I can see that. So it does help. Because otherwise, JB would be lost if I had to keep looking for that every single play. But yes, JB is a big fan of time of possession. I feel like if you win the battle of time of possession, it gives you a great chance to win. Oh, man, that Saquon Barkley touchdown. That hurt JB to the core right there. To the core. All right, so looks like JB's TV is a little bit frozen here, so I'll have to restart it on my end. But I see that Raheem Mostert ran it up the middle for 14 yards there for the Dolphins. He's got 7 carries for 46 yards so far in this one. Meanwhile, JB will just go ahead and restart his on this end. All right, so again, Dolphins all tied up 7-7 in the second quarter. Let's see if they have a response for what Tennessee did. Again, plenty of time before halftime. And so this time, Devon Arcane ran it off the left tackle there for 11 yards there for the Miami Dolphins. And so, oh man, JJ's like, oh man, JJ. All right, JB's back in the game here now. Perfect. And again, all tied up 7-7. But Miami now on back-to-back plays being very effective on the ground game. When you can run the ball like that, JB says, continue to do it. All right, shotgun formation. Ball right now at the 47-yard line of the Titans, and they're going to give it here to Mostert again on the carry. And Mostert fighting forward for everything that he can, picks up about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards there in the carry. JJ says, come on, get the ball back. RC says, beefs up. You say 59-52 at halftime versus the Timberwolves. The Pelicans are up. Okay, 57-52. Okay, bet. All right, so you got 2nd and 6 now for the Miami Dolphins. Trip stop of the formation, 1 receiver at the bottom. Receiver goes in motion, fakes it to the back, throws it to the receiver. He gets the catch, and he is trying to fight away from the defender there. Gets close to the first down marker. Let's see what they mark him out at. Just shy of the first down marker there. That's Braxton Berrios there with the effort play. Picked up 5 yards here, so now we've got 31 from the Tennessee 38-yard line here with 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go here before the half. RC says the Pistons have lost freaking 22 straight games. He said, oh my, that's nasty. And so, yes, 22 straight. It's like, bro, what are you doing, guys? What are you doing? It's like, what are you doing? Four minutes to go here in the second quarter. Tua on the move. Tua trying to run. Tua has the first down before he goes out of bounds. Picks up about 70 yards. They credit him with on this one here, but he picked up the first down there. Gain of about 8 yards on the quarterback run. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here before the half. Oh, come on, Big 96. You made that one look too easy right there for Tua. Three minutes and 25 seconds to go. Again, all tied up 7-7. Back goes in motion. Play fake. Tua can't avoid the rush this time. They got him for the sack this time. He lost 4 yards there on the play. Oh, my. RC says, my bad. JB said, my bad. The Pistons only lost 20 straight. You said, it'll be 21 if they lose to the night game in the Pacers. So you're probably right. If they don't lost 20 games straight, RC, they'll probably be at 22 in a matter of 2 more games. So you might just be right. But that time, oh, man, what a celebration there. 2nd and 14 coming up. Again, 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Tua in the pocket. Tua looking, moving. Throws this one. Incomplete. Third down coming up. 3rd and 14 here for the Miami Dolphins here in the second quarter, but 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Let's see. RC says, JJ, it could always be worse. You could be a Pistons fan. And so, oh man, oh man, that would be difficult. That would be difficult. I am not going to lie to you. That would be very difficult. All right, so on 3rd and 14, 3 seconds right now on the play clock. Shotgun formation, receiver going in motion, and they're going to hand it to the back. And the back, Arcane there with a nice pickup there, picks up 8 yards on the play. It will, however, be short, 6 yards shy of that first down marker. All right, so again, we've got the 2-minute warning coming up, and they're going to go ahead and let that one go to the 2-minute warning. Is there any official word on just Tyreek in general? Again, I can't hear the audio that they're talking about here. But we're at the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter, and we're all tied up 7-7. So be sure, if you haven't done so already, now is a good time to go ahead and cast your vote now. We've got 8 votes in the poll already here. We're almost at halftime. Let's go ahead and try to get a couple more votes in. And you guys let me know who's going to win this one. We're all tied up, so it could go either way. Will it be the Miami Dolphins or will it be the Tennessee Titans? You guys let me know. But let's see. JJ says, I feel sorry for Piston fans. He has nothing but sympathy there for the Piston fans. Yeah, it's been quite some time. I mean, we've literally seen so many things happen. We've seen Sacramento become good again to where they can make the playoffs. We've seen Milwaukee win a championship and stuff like that. We've seen all kinds of stuff happen. But the one thing we haven't seen is the resurgence of the Detroit Pistons since going back to the, I guess, the Ben Wallace days and stuff like that. It's been quite some time. And let's see, RC says the Charlotte Bobcats had the worst ever NBA record with 7-60 record during the 2011 NBA shortened lockout season. And so, oh man, Christopher, what's good with you? How are you doing today? And so Christopher comes in and we get one more vote here. And so, okay, Dolphins leading the poll at 78%, but Titans here hanging out with 22%, and they're all tied up here in this game, in which when we come back here, it is going to be 4th and 6 from the Tennessee 26-yard line. That should bring out the field goal kicker. Let's see, JJ says you're a Warriors fan and you hate losing. Losing is never fun. It is never fun, but somebody's got to do it. So always make sure it's at least the opponent that does it. Someone's got to do it. All right, a 44-yard field goal attempt here for the Miami Dolphins to give them a 3-point lead if this converts. Kick is up, and the kick, oh my goodness, it was blocked. It was blocked. It was blocked the tip, but right now Tennessee has it. And he gets tripped up at about the 21-yard line, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, wow. Wow. How about that? They say crazy things happen on primetime matchups. And man, that's insane. That is insane. Let's look at a replay here. Who tipped that one? Wow. That's big. That's big. Big boy went up there, got a hand on that one. That one wasn't going anywhere. So when we come back, Tennessee Titans will have the football with 1 minute and 49 seconds to go. All 3 timeouts to work with as well. And best believe they would love to go into halftime with the lead. Best believe that. JJ says, oh, come on, Henry. You say, come on, Henry. Yes. Again, 1 minute and 49 seconds left to work with. RC says, before that, JB, you say the 1972 to 73 Philadelphia 76ers had the worst NBA record of all time. Oh, man, with 9 and 73, I'm sorry, yeah, 1972, 9 and 73. Whoo! Man. With records like that, JB just wouldn't coach again. JB just wouldn't, okay, I can't say wouldn't play again. But yeah, JB wouldn't coach again after that. Nope. No way. All right. And again, we're at the commercial still. The Tennessee's going to have a little bit of time to work with here, and all 3 timeouts as well. So we'll see how Will Levis and company operates here before the half. Oh, man, Jordan Love going through it right there in that game, I see. We've actually got 2 games that are very competitive here. So you couldn't go wrong with either one. But here we go for the Tennessee Titans for their own 21-yard line. 1:51 to go here before the half. And they're going to feed it to Derrick Henry. And Derrick Henry there up the middle picks up about 5 yards on the play. A 1:30 left to go here in the second. Levis up under center. Again for Henry. And Henry about a yard shy. However, there is a penalty here. Let's see. Braden says Jordan Love fumbled and then the Giants got stopped on 4th down. And so I got you, Braden. I got you. Okay. Love's got to protect that ball. JJ says, this is torture for me. You say, please, Henry. Oh, man. All right, so after the holding penalty there that negated that run, now we've got a 2nd and 15 coming up with 1:11 to go. Feeds it to the back here, and Henry's going to pick up a yard there on the carry off the right end. So it seems the approach that Tennessee took here was let's be conservative, run the ball, run some clock. And now we've got 3rd down coming up. Let's see, JJ says 141 to 101. Ah, man, Wizards lost again. Ah, man, dang. That's a lot of points there. That's a lot of points right there. JB's not going to lie to you. That's a lot of points right there. Absolutely a lot of points right there. All right, and again, 9 votes right now with 78% leaning towards the Dolphins winning this game, 22% saying that Tennessee can make this happen. And right now, with Miami calling a timeout, because Miami's smart, they're thinking about, getting the ball back themselves, and they will certainly be aggressive with the football should they get the opportunity here. So 3rd and 14, we'll see what Tennessee does from their own 17-yard line. Braden says that Love is picked. Braden, what's going on? I knew that he might miss a guy like Christian Watson, but dang, I didn't think it'd be like this. What's going on, Braden? Talk to me. What is going on with Love? All right, so here we go, 3rd and 14 here for the Tennessee Titans offensively from their own 17-yard line. Shotgun formation. Gives it to Spears up the middle, and Spears picks up 7 yards on the play, but they will be short of the first down marker by 7 yards here. And so Dolphins will go ahead and call a timeout. That will leave them with 1 timeout and 1 minute and 2 seconds to go to work when they get the ball back offensively. Now, after the punt, we'll see what that looks like here. But Miami will get another opportunity to try to see if they can take the lead before the half. Let's see, JJ says, this must be torturing for you, Braden, to watch. Braden says, he made a bad decision. And so, yeah, we don't like bad decisions. RC says, JB, I'm drinking half and half. You say iced tea and lemonade. See, RC knows about avoiding bad decisions there. That is not a bad decision. All right, so Tennessee getting ready to punt the ball here. Five seconds on the play clock. Punt's on the way. Catch it from his own 30. All right, let's see. RC says, what a thriller of a game. I expected more scoring. And so, yeah, if you took the over on this game here, then you're probably not too happy right now. But let's see, there's still 56 seconds to work with. Tua gets the snap. Tua in the pocket, feeling a rush, on the move, still looking, throws at the last second, gets it to the rookie Devon Arcane, and he gets pushed out of bounds after picking up 8 yards in the play. Now we got 2nd and 8 coming up for the Miami 39-yard line with 48 seconds to go here before the half. Oh, man, JJ's not happy about that. Oh, man. JJ's looking scary now. All right, 2nd and 2. Up, and that's going to be some movement there on the offense. It's going to back them up 5 yards there. False start. Oh, man, yeah, they got you. They got you good. All right, so we got 2nd and 7 coming up here. Tua in a shotgun. Tua looking, throws it, incomplete. Tua just got happy feet on that one. He got happy feet on that one, incomplete. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 7. Jalen Waddle says that's on him, but nah, that throw says that's on Tua. JJ says, so now they want me to lose of all the weeks this week. And so, man, JJ. Man, that's tough, man. There's nothing like going, just cruising through the regular season, then come playoff time, take an L. I've had that happen quite a few years. So this year, I focus more so on that postseason than the regular season. All right, the 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun. Gets the snap. Tua. Trying to dodge defenders here. Tua throws it across his body here. Incomplete. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So Miami will have to punt the ball from their own 34-yard line. Excellent job there by the Tennessee Titans. Oh, yeah. Mike Vrabel, he's happy about that. He's happy about that one. He loves a good defensive game now. That's his kind of language. How much are you down by right now, JJ? Punt's on the way. Titans catch it from their own 10. He's at the 15. Brought down at about the 21-yard line. That's where Tennessee will take over with the football here. And again, with 28 seconds here, they seem content with what the score is right now. So I expect them to come out and either run the ball or take a knee before the half. All right, so here we go. Will Levis looking, and he throws this one to the tight end, and the tight end makes the catch there, takes it to about 27-yard line. So all of a sudden they decided that this time they do want to go ahead and try to score. Okay. So they actually do want to add some more points. Seems like Miami is really missing Tyreek. RC says, wait, both of these games are at 7-7. Get out. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Levis threw it. He got hit while he threw it, but oh my goodness, got that one completed there to Hopkins, and Hopkins still on his feet before he gets out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Big man Hopkins making big time plays. Wow. 29 yards. Now there is a Dolphins player that's currently down here, but he gets up. But man, oh man, what a big time play by Hopkins. Look at that. Made the catch there. Guy tried to make the tackle there. Hopkins kept his feet and went out of bounds. Just a heads up play there by the veteran, still getting it done. Meanwhile, Will Levis got hit once again there. Bradley Chubb's been hitting him a lot. All right, so you got Dolphins player injured, heading to the sideline. Again, official review here. But JJ says, come on here. Oh, man, JJ. Oh, man. Ooh, that was so close. It doesn't get any closer than that. Was he actually down at that point there? So close. But either way, it's a big time play. That's down. That's down. So that would be down and bounce. JJ says, come on, Henry. All right. So, yeah, that was reversed as he was down about contact there. But still a big time play there for Tennessee. They each have ran 30 plays apiece. Now, Miami, twice as many rushing yards just about, but similar passing yards. Matter of fact, Tennessee, more passing yards than Miami. This is just flat out the opposite I would have guessed and stuff like that. But, hey, I like it. I like it. This is why we say each and every game out there, you know, you never know. You just never know until you know. And again, with 18 seconds here before we hit halftime. All right, so here in the shotgun for Tennessee from midfield with 18 seconds to work with. Up and just like that, somebody caught Happy Feet there on the line, going to back him up 5 yards. JJ says he's down 20 points. He says that's unacceptable. He needs a couple big-time plays there from King Henry. So we'll see if that happens for you in the second half. I'm pretty satisfied with the first half, though. I needed for Tua to stay in check. And thanks to Tennessee holding the ball for as long as they have, especially lately, it's prevented Tua from really getting things going. So I'm happy about that. Levis looking, throwing it up there. Oh my goodness. Did he really make that catch there? Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. What a big time play. 45 yards there on the catch. And yes, that is a catch there. Hopkins making it do what it do. He stepped in the time chamber there, and wow, look at that. Incredible. Falling to the floor. Still caught him. That boy's something else. He still got it. He's always got them hands. Look at that. They talk about his speed all they want. But now all I see is a man that got in front. Excellent job adjusting to the ball in the air. Great concentration. And he made the play. DB wanted the flag on that one there, but you ain't going to get it. She ain't going to get it at this level, buddy. Tennessee calls a timeout there. Now we got a first and goal situation there. They got one timeout. They got 10 seconds to work with here. Can they find a way to get a touchdown? Looking. Throws it. Oh, incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. Howard thought he was going to get an opportunity that time, but just couldn't get 2 feet in. Hopkins is like, come on now. Y'all know I wouldn't let him do that, wouldn't let him do me like that. Now come on now. JJ says King needs to do that. He's like, put him in. He's like, put in King Henry. All right, for 8 seconds here. Gets the snap. Looking. Throws it incomplete. Hopkins looking everywhere for a flag, but no flag to be found. 5 seconds here. Is this, and this has to be where you bring out the field goal kicker at this point. Let's see, JJ says, JB, sorry, something came up. I got to go. Sorry, I couldn't stay. I might be able to get back on later. And so, well, appreciate the heads up there. And if you are able to, great. If not, always appreciate you coming through. And if not, then we'll see you next time. But thank you so much for coming through. Speaking of coming through, Tennessee came through with the field goal there. Nick Folk cashing in. So it's the Tennessee Titans up here at the half, 10-7 over the Miami Dolphins here. And so when we come back in the second half, we will see how both of these teams make adjustments in the second half. But right now, Miami at home losing to the Tennessee Titans 10-7 in this one. And this has just been crazy. Just been crazy to watch. We saw Jacksonville, the other team in Florida and stuff like that, that had an opportunity to try to hold on to that one spot there, lose back-to-back here. And so for Miami to be at home here against Tennessee Titans, this is the kind of game you got to come out here and make it do what it do. Got to make it do what it do. But yeah, so far, Will Levis, 9 of 16 for 127 yards passing. He also threw that pick 6 earlier there. So Miami did not score an offensive touchdown because the touchdown that they did have came via a pick 6 by Will Levis early in this one. Now, Tua, 9 of 13 for 84 yards passing. Now, rushing rise, King Henry, 9 carries, 18 yards, and a touchdown. And as for the Dolphins, Raheem Mostert, 8 carries, 49 yards. Braden says 10-7 Packers. He says Love is off tonight, and so Love is not in the air tonight, or at least he doesn't seem to be throwing it too well in the air tonight. But hopefully you guys rebound there, Braden. You know, I'm rooting for you guys to get going, you know. So hopefully that's the case. All right, again, we're currently at commercial here. But, oh, man, Braden. Oh, man, this is a game you guys got to win. You guys got to win this one. I'm still mad you guys let Saquon Barkley score a touchdown. That did JB dirty on that one. I finally took the under on his rushing, on his touchdown stat, and you guys let him get a touchdown. JB's not happy about that. Oh, I see what you mean. I'm seeing a highlight here. Love is off. But we've got a whole second half to go. But one thing I will say, there was a good amount of injuries, especially on the Dolphins side the first half. So hoping that all those guys are, you know, better and stuff like that. But man. All right, but with 9 votes in, and so Dolphins leading the poll here at 78%, believing that Miami will find a way in the second half to lead, while 22% say that it's not a fluke right now, that Tennessee's up 10-7 here at the half. Again, 1 half remaining, but we are currently at halftime. All right, so currently here at the half, oh man, looking at the 2024 SEC schedule reveal there. So that Texas and Georgia game next year, that's going to be a game. October 19th next year, that's going to be a game. Speaking of a game, let me look real quick and see how some of these NBA games are faring now. Kenneth says both games are same score at the half. And so, yes, indeed. 10-7, 10-7. Both starting at the same time here. So, a lot of comparisons for sure. I see the Orlando Magics. They beat the Cleveland Cavaliers earlier, 104-94. Indiana Pacers beat the Pistons 131-123. Couple games playing late here. Nuggets over the Hawks 122-109. Late in the fourth quarter there. Bulls and Bucks. Bucks up 94-89 early fourth. A lot of games playing. Oh boy. And again, just at the commercial here. So not missing anything as we are at halftime. I see that Drake May officially declared for the NFL draft earlier. Will he be a future Patriot? Who knows? Oh man, Jflocka. I must trust Jflocka the rest of the way. Oh yeah. But again, at the half here. Oh yeah, I felt that. That block punt, I felt that one. The one that they're showing here in the highlight. All right, and again, we are just awaiting the start of the second half. Any moment, so we can see how things will get going here between the Dolphins and the Titans here, with Tennessee up 10-7 here at the half. But how will Miami respond here in the second half? Will they have Tyreek Hill in the second half? That's the question as well. Kenneth says, when is the next stream? And so, Kenneth, I haven't set up the next stream yet, but it'll most likely be Thursday if I stick with the current pattern. But I might potentially try to get maybe one up there. If not a stream, then maybe a video and stuff like that. But at worst case scenario, probably Wednesday. But I should look to set it up. I'm sorry, not Wednesday, probably Thursday. But I'll look to have that set up by Wednesday sometime. But Thursday should be the next at least play-by-play live stream. I might try to sneak something in a little bit different before then as well. I'm going to try a couple new things here. But the next play-by-play will be Thursday. Good question, though. Absolutely. And again, still at the half here. Dolphins trying to keep pace with Baltimore to try to see who wants that #1 spot in the AFC. I feel like that's a very coveted spot, but every time somebody gets in position to get it, they just stumble. And there's so many good teams this year in the AFC. It's going to come down to which team is playing their best football and who's the most healthiest, because there's a lot of teams right now that are making a strong case for themselves. There's the X factors out there. Cincinnati, I consider them to be an X factor because you just never know the way their quarterback is playing right now. Cleveland, same thing. You know, if they can get that version of teams. So there's a lot of those teams out there this year in the AFC. Let's see. RC says, JB, dang, bro, I'm multitasking, didn't realize I was watching you on mute. What the heck? And so, dang, RC is like that. I bet RC was thinking to himself, man, this is JB's best stream yet, and stuff like that. And then he realizes, oh, he's mute. That's why. That's why. Oh, man. So it's like that. So it's like that. Say it ain't so. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That last bucket's going to ruin it for JB. All JB's hopes is officially crushed. That is crushing. Oh, dang it. Oh, man, RC. 13. Brought down at about the 21-yard line. And that's where the Miami Dolphins will take over here with the football, trailing 10-7. RC says, JB, I always wanted to ask this, are you sitting by a fish tank, fish aquarium? Because when you say not saying nothing, I hear Rada running nonstop. And so that's actually, RC, my air conditioner that's running on this side right here. So the AC. You think that's something you should have heard me a couple months ago and stuff like that. It sounded like a microwave running when I would run the heater and stuff like that. So This is a big upgrade. But no fish tanks here. All right, first play, they're going to toss the Raheem Mostert, and Mostert staying inbounds, working the sideline, picks up 6 yards there on the play. Again, a tremendous job there when the defense tries to push you out of bounds there, but you're able to keep your balance there and work that sideline and pick up a good 6 yards before you actually go out of bounds. Second down coming up here, 2nd and 4 for Miami from their own 27-yard line. Feeds it to the back, and Mostert. That's what's up. Yeah, I may have to come through and check that out. You said the Lakers. You know I love the Lakers and stuff like that. So Lakers and Spurs, that's what's up. I didn't realize you were doing live streams. All right, so here we go. 5 receivers on the play here. Tua looking. Tua throws one up there. And that's going to be a catch. That's going to be a catch and bounce there. And that was Wilson there at the catch. Okay. And a first down. All right, let's check this replay here. Oh, excellent job there by Wilson. Excellent job, Cedric Wilson. Tua looking, quick pass, caught, spins out of it, and he's going to be about 2 yards shy of that first down marker, but he got the completion there, 8 yards on the play. 2nd and 2 coming up in the Tennessee 41-yard line. Let's see, RC says, guess what, JB? The Pistons lost. And so, yes, now you're only one more Pistons loss away from actually being right. What can I say? RC, he sees the future. All right, so 2nd and 2. Again, here in the third quarter with 12 minutes and 40 seconds to go. They're going to run the ball. And not only are they going to run the ball here, they're going to push the pile and pick up about 7 yards there. Raheem Mostert, that's his 11th carry of the game. He's got 64 yards total on the ground. So now 1st and 10 from the Tennessee 34-yard line. Let's see. RC says, what's the name of Zenith Clark's channel? The name of Zenith Clark's channel. And so, all right, and again, 12:03 to go here in the third. Feeds it to the back again. And Mostert picks up 4 yards there. 2nd and 6 coming up in the Tennessee 30-yard line again so far in this drive. 6 plays, 49 yards, and about 3 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock here. Time of possession. JB loves the time of possession stat there. You win that time of possession more times than not, you win the game and stuff like that. But there is a Titans player that's currently hurt right now, number 21 there for the Tennessee Titans. Medical staff will look at him. Kenneth says, I gave JB a subject to do, and so gave me a subject to do. Let's see. All right, let's see. But yeah, I mean, shoot, the Lakers and the Spurs, that will be good. That will be good. Especially if most of the content that you're producing is related to basketball and stuff like that. JB has learned that for me, it's more effective if I focus on football, whether it's college or NFL. It's just more better if I focus on that. Basketball, I'll do a couple basketball, but mostly about 80% of my efforts will go towards football in that one. And let's see, RC says, Kenneth Clark, I meant your channel. And so, yeah, you had JB in the loop on that one, RC. You had me in the loop on that one. I was like, Zenith? But yeah, Kenneth, definitely go ahead and share with him, the name of your channel there. And I'll go ahead and pin it as well at the top once you go ahead and type it out for us, your channel and stuff like that. RC says the typo is driving him crazy. Oh, man. We've all been there. We've all been there. Absolutely. Absolutely. RC says Spurs 3-9, Pistons 200. Sorry, 200, 2-21, Wizards 3-20, and stuff like that. Oh man, yeah, those teams need some help. Those teams need some help. Kenneth says I don't got a YouTube channel, and so all right, so yeah, so how are you going to be streaming the Lakers and Spurs game? Is it going to be on another platform? If so, let me know. Let's see. RC says, Kenneth, well, how else are you going to stream the Lakers and Spurs? And so RC says he's intrigued. All right, again here in the third with 11 minutes and 35 seconds to go. 2nd and 6 coming up. 2 up under center. Going to give it to Arcane, and he is going to get pushed on the bounce after picking up about 2-3 yards on the carry. 3rd down coming up for the Miami Dolphins, who find themselves trailing right now 10-7 here in the 3rd quarter with 11 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Offensively here, this drive they put together, taking a little bit of time off the clock here. They can just continue to get first downs here. This is the kind of drive that you want. Tua throwing one up there, incomplete, but there is a penalty. There is going to be a penalty. And dang it. As Kenneth says, I gave you a suggestion for Wednesday game. And so I got you. So that was the suggestion there. And so, okay, I got you. Well, yeah, on JB's off days, which is typically Tuesday and Wednesday, I typically, to prevent myself from burning out, I try not to put too many, especially of the play-by-plays and stuff like that. So I try to cap it usually at about 4, occasionally 5 and stuff like that. And so, yeah, JB, it would be tough for me to mix in too many basketball at the same time during football season and stuff like that. Especially since when I stream basketball, I never really get more than maybe 100 at most views for basketball, just because my channel is mostly football. Meanwhile, Raheem Mostert loses about 3 yards on the play. And so Black Medicine says roll tide, and now he says roll fins roll. It is probably not a good idea for a fish to roll, though. I mean, it's typically bad news if they're rolling. But nonetheless, Black is here, so maybe Tua can get this team in the end zone, maybe. Let's see. RC says, which head scratcher? JB, maybe you did 2 streams, which is probably a rarity. And so, oh man, it's been a while since JB did 2 streams in a row and stuff like that on the same day. But Tua throws this one to Devon Arcane, and he's going to be about a yard or 2 shy of that end zone. But there is another player that's down, and this time it's Pico for the Tennessee Titans. And so, yeah, another injury. We've had quite a few injuries in this one. But when we come back, it'll be 3rd and goal from the Tennessee 2-yard line. And so, oh, man. I've done that in the past, RC, and I told myself never again. Because, like, honestly, sometimes JB, like, it'll get tiring sometimes around halftime, 3rd quarter and stuff like that. And then JB just has to push himself to get through 1 stream and stuff like that. Better yet, too, especially if it's a busy day where I'm tired from work and stuff like that. Maybe I hit the gym and stuff like that. So back-to-back streams, that's tough. Braden says touchdown Giants. And so, oh, man, Braden, where's the defense? Where's the defense? Oh, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let's see if that's another one there. Yeah, what is the score? That's a good question. What is the score? And you guys let Saquon Barkley score again. Ah, JB should have avoided that stat line like the plague. Never again. Never again. Kenneth says 14-10 Giants on top. Oh, man. Looks like Brady needs to focus his attention on those Packers now. They can certainly use it. All right. RC says, I saw this crazy movie earlier called Villains, where these two small-time criminals broke into a house are even more sinister bad people who had a kid chained up in the basement. Next chaos ensued. Oh man, RC, that sounds extremely chaotic there. Absolutely, they're more than villains here. Braden says Nixon fumbled the punt. That's how they scored, and so no. That's insane. A punt return, like fumble, that's insane. All right, but here we go. 3rd and goal here for Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. Tua making adjustments on the line here. Shotgun formation, trips top of the screen. One receiver bottom of the screen here. Receiver goes in motion. Looking. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Excellent coverage. Excellent coverage there on the play. Wilson, the intended receiver. And now 4th down coming up. So what will Miami do here? 4th and 2. Do you go for it here, or do you take the 3 points and tie this thing up? All right, well, we got 10 votes in, 70% leaning with the Dolphins here, 30% with the Tennessee Titans. And so let's see, Miami looks like they're going to bring out the field goal unit for this one here. So they decide to play a conservative here and just go ahead and tie things up. Okay. Easy 20-yard field goal attempt is up, and this one is good. Now, remember earlier in the game, Jason Sanders did have a field goal that was blocked, but this one is good. So we're all tied up 10-10 in this one here in the 3rd quarter with 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go. All right, so we are currently now at the commercials. The Dolphins kick that field goal, and we're all tied up now. All right, let's see. And so RC says, JB, what's your favorite Christmas song? LOL. RC, JB's got to think about that one. JB's got to think about that one. JB does not have a go-to Christmas song. I do not feel like. I do not have a go-to one. So, yeah, you make JB sound like the Grinch, RC. Putting JB on the spot like that, but JB does not have an actual go-to Christmas song, unfortunately. My Spotify can confirm that I do not lie about that. All right, but 11 votes in. Okay, 73% rocking with the Dolphins here. All right, so Dolphins getting ready for the kickoff. All tied up 10-10 here in the third quarter, 9 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Let's see, RC says, JB, whatever the Christmas playlist plays, right? And so basically, you know, it's literally how it goes. Whatever they're pushing out there. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Feeds it to the back up the middle, and that's going to be Derrick Henry. He's going to pick up 3 yards there on the carry. 9 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, all tied up 10-10 in this one. All right, so here we go. Shotgun formation here for the Tennessee Titans from their own 27-yard line. Gonna feed it to the back this time. Spears is gonna spearhead for 2 yards on the play. He's got 5 carries for 15 yards so far tonight. And we are in the third quarter with about 8 minutes and 42 seconds to go, all tied up 10-10. All right, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. 5 seconds here. Dolphins send forward. Levis throws completed and a first down. Tajay Spears there. But hold up, wait a minute. There is a penalty. I thought they was about to show us a highlight of Green Bay scoring, but nope. Thibodeau's got him there for the sack there, I see. But they call a defensive holding there, so Tennessee said we'll decline that one. They called it against Jalen Ramsey. They'll decline that one. So first down here for the Tennessee Titans. 1st and 10. Levis, the punter center. Receiver goes in motion. Play fake. Throws it while he gets hit. Oh, incomplete. Lucky for him. It's just an incompletion because that linebacker was close. Yeah, right after that play fake there, he was all over it here. Gives it to King Henry, and Henry picks up 3 yards on the play to the Tennessee 41-yard line. So 3rd and 7 coming up here from the Tennessee 41-yard line. And we'll see what Tennessee can do here in the third quarter with about 9 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the third. Again, all tied up 10-10. Meanwhile, Green Bay kicked them a little field goal, I see. So they're down by 1 point, 14-13. Okay. 12 votes in here. We're getting a couple more votes. Okay, so the Dolphins here, they've got 9 at the 12 votes. Let's see, 3rd and 7. Shotgun formation here for Tennessee. 5 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap. Dolphins send 5. Levis going deep here and incomplete. That's Traylon Burks, the intended receiver on the play there. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Again, here in the third quarter with about 6 minutes and 51 seconds to go. All right, punt on the way. Fair catch symboled and caught at the 9-yard line. And that's where the Miami Dolphins will take over from their own 9-yard line as this game is all tied up 10-10. Last time the Dolphins had the football, they drove it down there but had to settle for 3 points just 2 yards away from the end zone here. You know that's on their mind now. They would love to drive it down there and come away with a touchdown. But let's see what they do here on this drive. All right, and again, we are currently right now at the commercial. Let's see, Braden says the Giants fumbled the punt and the Packers get a field goal, 14-13. So both teams are out here fumbling punts right now, Braden. That's what this game has come down to, battle of the fumbled punts. Wow. Okay, but hey, I mean, 14-13, you guys can pull this one off. All right, and against the commercial here. Again, just 6 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here in the third quarter of play. And it looks like they've got Tyreek Hill back in the lineup there. Okay. All right, so Tyreek, he left in the first quarter with about 3 minutes and 2 seconds back. But Miami says, look, Fred, we need you. We can't do this without you. Please come back. So he's back. See, Andy says this game is really boring. And so, oh man. Well, now we've got Tyreek Hill back. Let's see if that provides a spark here for Miami. If not, then we might just be in trouble here. But let's see. 1st and 10. Fakes it to the back. Tua throws it to Jalen Waddle, and Waddle's going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up. Again, here in the third quarter, with about 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go. All tied up 10-10. Again, 2nd and 4 coming up. Six minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Tyreek goes in motion. Tua looking. Tua throws it. Oh, that's incomplete. Incomplete. And he's trying to get that one to Durham. Smite there, but incomplete. RC says, JB, they should have stretched both games out a bit, so you had to cover. So I had to cover both of them, and so nah, it wouldn't have did that. I would have chosen one and be done, RC. No way. No way. Nope, JB is fine. Oh, man, here we go, 3rd and 4. On their own 15, gets the snap, in the pocket, going deep, and oh, he just overthrew the Devon Arcade there on the play. Wow, incomplete. Devon's not happy about that one. He was open, bro. You got to hit that one to him. You just got to hit him. Look at that. It was there for the taking, but he didn't take it. So now 4th down coming up for the Dolphins when they're on 14. They're on 15-yard line, and they will punt the ball. But man, RC, nope, nope, nope. Punts on the way. All right, fair catch, and they'll take her from their own 35-yard line. I've had sometimes in the past, RC, where especially last year and stuff like that, where like over time, just because of how long NFL streams typically last and stuff like that, and when I do too many like consecutively, then it's like, oh man, then it's like I have to start, taking a little bit of time off and stuff like that to recover. But so far this year, I have not reached to that point, so happy about that. All right, so King Henry here gets a direct snap. He gets 2 yards there on the play off the right tackle. 2nd and 8 coming up from the 37-yard line. Kenneth says NFL coaches on naughty list for firing. I got to say, Ron Rivera's got to be somewhere at the top of that list there because it's just been too long there. Got to go in a new direction here. If you really plan on being serious about this team just completely turning it over. I get, the stability that he's provided, but got to move on from him. Chargers coach, got to get rid of him as well. Definitely should have got rid of him last year, but definitely got to get rid of him this year. Newsflash, do not make Kellen Moore your offensive coordinator. I mean, head coach. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And so those two come to mind there. And so, oh man, what's good with you? What's good with you? Old man coming to save the day here on the stream. What's good? Old says, what's good, JB? Who do you want past the draft? You say, for me, it's Drake May at number 2. If we're number 2, JB is staying on this heel of saying Marvin Harrison Jr. if he's available. If he's not available and stuff like that, then Drake May, that's fine. But if we get a chance to get Marvin Harrison Jr., we got to do it. We got to do it. For years, Bill Belichick has ignored me with my selections. This has to be the year that he listens and takes my advice. It's far too important. You get Marvin Harrison Jr., you get yourself a cornerstone for some years. Quarterbacks, we love them until we don't and all like that. And it depends on the system that's set up for the quarterback as well to succeed. But a receiver like that, he can change life. Let's see. O says, I'm glad I have my breaking my money league. He said, I need Hill to rest for a week, and I'm putting a claim in for all quarterbacks. He said, if you're a quarterback, he's coming after you. Meanwhile, speaking of quarterbacks, Will Levis, oh, what a cashed out would have been, but Hopkins unable to bring it down. That's incomplete. Oh, man. Show JB a replay because he went up there now. Oh, just unable to get that one toe down for the other foot, but man, that would have been a catch there. All right, but here we go, 2nd and 10. Up, false start there on the offense, going to back them up 5 yards here. Let's see. Oh, it says Marvin Harrison Jr. should go back one more year, get paid. You say the Pats draft Drake May, and then next year take Marvin Harrison Jr. Well, if he's going to do that, then I'm all on board with that. I am all on board with that. But in order to get a guy like that, we got to have a record like this again to get him. Because we're not going to trade up for him. So, but yeah, if Marvin Harrison Jr. does opt to come back, which for the Buckeyes, I would love it because then we can probably attract the big-time quarterback and stuff like that, but man, we will have to see. All right, here we go. 2nd and 15. Throws this one in. Oh, Derrick Henry did him dirty there. Got the first down, big time play. Picked up 17 yards. That time, Jalen Ramsey just disregarded him and left him all by himself. Thought the man was a decoy. My man said, I'm not a decoy. I'm the main course here. Henry, with his first catch of the game, he's now got 17 yards. Man, what a play. All right, so we got Henry in the backfield here. 5 seconds on the play clock. Play fake. Up, but there is a penalty. Levis throws this one here to Hopkins. Gets the completion, but there is a flag. And this one looks like it is going to be coming back here because it looks like, if I can read his lips correctly, he's going to say that this is going to be an illegal formation. Yep, illegal formation. All right. Again, third quarter with about 2 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the third. And let's see, based upon how things are looking right now, how close is your boy JB to securing a playoff spot in my money league? Oh, it's looking good, real good right now. Yeah, it's looking really good right now. Okay, Tua could not have done worse for this guy. All right, JB loves it. So that'll be advancing to the second round of the playoffs in that league, a league in which I barely got in there. Did with all kind of injuries. All right, now that time they call it a catch there for Hopkins. All right, so here we go. Burks goes in motion, feeds it to Henry. Henry gonna pick up 2 yards on the play up the middle. A minute and 40 left to go here in the third quarter. I see that the Giants have scored a touchdown in their game. Oh, man. Oh, man, Braden. All right, so we got 3rd and 6 here for the Tennessee Titans out of the shotgun formation. Levis looking. Levis throws one up there. Oh, what a catch, but the ball came out. That's a fumble, but it went out of bounds. The fumble went out of bounds. It was a catch and then a fumble. So Tennessee, lucky that ball went out of bounds. But of course, they're going to take a second look at this one, of course. But I believe that was a catch and a fumble. But let's see what they say. Let's see what they say. Kenneth says 21-13, Giants over the Packers there. And again, Kenneth coming through there with the clutch update. Yes, 21-13 in that matchup. Again, they are late third quarter as well. And again, 13 votes in right now. 69% saying the Dolphins, 31% saying the Titans. Hey, we're late third quarter here. This game literally can go either way. And right now, Tennessee, it looked like that. Yeah, that was a catch and then a fumble. That was a catch and then a fumble. That's what it looks like to me. Catch and a fumble. But you never know what these officials say. They might still change it. You never know. All right, let's see. Again, we are still at the commercial as they review the play. All right, and as we are currently right now at the commercial here, I'll ask this question for you guys. You guys let me know in the chat. But right now, of all the teams that currently have like a winning record, currently sitting, I'll just say in the playoff standings, who are some teams right now that early on in the season you were like, okay, this team right here, they're good. They're good. But now you're looking at it like, oh man, I've got some serious concerns from what I've seen the last couple of weeks and stuff like that. What are some teams that come to mind when you think of some teams that are still playoff caliber teams, but you've got a lot of concerns for them? More questions than you probably want to acknowledge at this point of the season. Let JB know. For myself, I'd say Detroit is a team that comes to mind. I've seen them now lose to Chicago. I've seen them now lose to the Packers. I know those are divisional games, but they don't seem to be hitting at the same level as they were earlier in the season. All right, but here we go. First and goal. Feeds it to Derrick Henry, who's going to pick up a yard up the middle. Braden says 21-13. He's just shaking his head right now. He cannot believe it. He's disgusted by the play of his team right now. And he's like, what are we doing? All right, meanwhile, they have enough time to where if they want to run just one more play here before the end of the third quarter, there should be one more play, depending if it's a completion or incompletion. But we'll see what they do here on second and goal. All right, will they feed it again to Henry? They will not. Oh, man, he's right in front of him, and he throws that one up there just to get it away. There was no right answer on that one. If he tossed it to Henry, we're going to lose yard. Kevin himself almost not paid the price. So 15 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Again, this is big. We're all tied up 10-10. Can Will Levis find a way to get a touchdown for these Tennessee Titans, or will they have to come away with 3 points? That's a real question right now. Fakes to the Henry, threw that one in. That's going to be caught for a touchdown. Wow. I think he was shocked that ball got there. Oh, man, what a play. What a play. What a play and a touchdown. Mike Vrabel, though, didn't even crack a smile on that one. Let's make sure he did indeed catch it. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know about this one. I need to see another angle from that one. Let's see. All right, let's see. Ooh, no, that's it. That's going to be overturned there, baby. That's going to be overturned. That's going to be overturned. That's going to be an incompletion there. I mean, you look at that play. Yeah, that's clearly on the ground there. That's going to be incomplete there. A waste of a celebration there. All right, so take those points off the board there. Incomplete. Call is reversed, which means the offense has got to go back out there. They tried, though. They tried. I'm sorry, this will bring out the field goal unit here. So Nick Folk coming out here trying to add on 3 more points here for the Tennessee Titans. JB just has one request. Don't let this game go to overtime. Please don't let that happen. All right, 23-yard field goal attempt is up. And it's good. All right, 13-10. Titans on top in the third quarter. 9 seconds remaining. And we'll see how Tua and the offense responds here for the Miami Dolphins when they come back out. Yeah, if not for that pick six, Miami would only have 3 points if not for that pick six. So that's one thing to keep in mind as well. Kenneth says, Jags, and I wonder who will be number one quarterback will be drafted coming year. And so I still believe that Caleb Williams will still be number one and stuff like that coming out of the draft there. I mean, it's just been so much hype surrounding him. The kid's got, awesome ability. I know it didn't work out that great of a season in terms of wins and losses as he would have liked, but he still has that talent there. And so I feel like a team like the Bears, they probably would take that route. I mean, if they keep that one, of course, or whoever they traded for would end up being a Caleb Williams there. So I think he will be the number one quarterback this upcoming year. RC says, JB, game not over, but thanks for another fire stream as always, bro. And so I appreciate that, RC, and thank you for coming through once again. Yes. And again, we do have one more quarter left, as RC alluded to. Tight end goes in motion for the Dolphins. Play fake. Tua looking, Tua throwing. Tua gets a completion there to Tyreek. Just like that. You put Tyreek back in the game, good things happen there. 23 yards in the play. Tyreek can make the worst of them look pretty good, can he? So just like that, you insert Tyreek, and then things look like they always do in the passing game. But that's the end of the third quarter. Again, Tennessee up 13-10. All right, and again, we've got 13 votes right now in the poll, so it's not too late to cast your vote here as Tennessee is up 13-10, but Miami with Tyreek Hill back in the game now. Can this offense get back to the groove that they're used to being in? We're going to find out with 1 quarter remaining. We're going to see. Both teams got 3 points in the third quarter, and so fourth quarter, let's see what happens. But yeah, I am just happy that yesterday it wasn't the Raiders and Vikings game that we had to watch because that would have been so hard to try to stream that one the way that game played out between the Raiders and the Vikings there. The battle of no offenses, it was just abysmal in that one. Oh no, that's right. They've got the Chargers and the Raiders. Oh man, Chargers and the Raiders. My goodness. Let's see. RC says, JB, you could have been doing anything else, man. He says, salute to the consistency and fire, great coverage. And so I really appreciate that, RC. You're right about that. I do appreciate that in terms of could have been doing many things there, many things. But I enjoy you guys' company so much that JB is here and we are watching this Titans and Dolphins winner. JB cannot guarantee that the Raiders and Chargers will be the next one up there, but we will have to see and stuff like that. That we will. That we will. Man, Desmond Howard, he just looks like a hater out there, honestly. All right, so here we go from the 49-yard line. Tennessee Titans up. Got him. That's a free play. But no, they're not going to let him do it. Not going to let him do it. It should have been a free play, though. If I was two, I would have went deep anyways. Yep, neutral zone infraction there against the Tennessee Titans. So it's going to gift them 5 yards, and now we're looking at 1st and 5 from the Tennessee 44-yard line. Yeah, 96, you can't do that. Son, you just can't do it. It's not how you start off the quarter. They always pull up a stat that's like, oh, wow, this team must be his kryptonite. All right, here we go. 1st and 5. Play fake. Tua stepping up. Tua throws this one. Gets the completion. Has a guy. Hurdles somebody before he falls all the way to the Tennessee 31-yard line. Fullback said, I got ups too. He says, I got everything. Can you believe that? A guy of that size getting up like that. That'll be the talk of the town. Let's see. RC says Trevor Lawrence is slowly becoming a clown. Oh, man, you're not saying Trevor like that. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. 4th quarter, 14 minutes and 15 seconds to go. So plenty of time in the fourth. Tua looking. Tua throws this one, and it's always completed. Tyreek. Looks like there was a player injured on the play. Oh, yeah, but Tyreek the Freak with it. Look at that. Somehow keeps his feet in bounce. The awareness there, he makes it look so easy. Just a flat-out baller there. Wow. All right, and again, we are currently right now at the commercial there. All right, let's see. And again, 4th quarter, just over 14 minutes to go in the 4th. And so Miami 1st and goal at the Tennessee 6-yard line when we come back to the commercial here. But man, perfect opportunity here for the fans to get into the end zone. And again, that was a nice catch right there by Tyreek. That's how you make a play right there. It was so nice. DB got hurt on the play. All right, so looking Tua on the move. Oh man, Tua takes a hit there. Tua takes a hit, but he did pick up about 3 yards there up the middle. That's going to make it 2nd and goal coming up. Can this Tennessee defense hold Miami out of the end zone here? That's going to be critical. But now, 2nd and goal. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back here. Tight end goes in motion. Tua looking. Tua throws it up for Tyreek, but just way out of range on that one. Incomplete. So now, 3rd down coming up. So with 3rd and goal, what do you do? Maybe a good little jet sweep action, go in there, fake it to Tyreek that way, find Waddle or something like that, or maybe Mostert out the back. But I don't know. I'm not the OC here, but let's see what they come up with. All right, so lining up in the shotgun. 3 yards away from the end zone. Tua gets the snap. Tua moving around. Tua still looking. Tua slipped, and they got him for the sack. He slipped. He slipped before he dipped. And that is an awful play. That's not how you drew it up there. And so, yeah, he's in shock right now. Cannot believe it. Tua went down. Actually, he lost his footing on that one. Trying to play his foot and just lost it. That's going to bring up 4th down here. Our main man, Jason Sanders, trying to come through here for a field goal. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is good. So we are all tied up now 13-13 in this one. So how about that? Wow. 13-13. 4th quarter. 12 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. I know there's still plenty of time, but if you happen to want this game to go to overtime, to go ahead and put JBOT in the chat. Braden says he hates this. Talk to me, Braden. What's going on? What is going on? And so again, the kick is good there, but it seems to be a bit of an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty in which they're discussing right there. But yeah, Braden, let us know what's going on, man. What is going on? Yeah, JB's not too happy either. None of his player props hit today, so JB is not happy about that. It's like I was 1 for on all of them. Makes no sense. I mean, Bruce Brown let me down. That's not good. Not good at all, actually. Brandon says the offense looks terrible tonight. He says he just can't win it. Can't win it. Oh, man. Braden, do you think it's because you guys just missed Christian Watson in the offense there? Or what could it be? What is the problem? Why is Jordan Love not throwing like he's been doing the last couple of weeks? What's going on? Black says, I need to get some more attempts. And so, oh, man, you took the over on the pass attempts? What was the line that you put the attempts, that you took the attempts at for Tua? I assume Tua. All right, so here we go. Kickoff on the way. All right, Tennessee's got it at the 20, the 30, the 40, to the 42-yard line. Okay, and that's where Tennessee will take over with the football here in the 4th quarter with about 12 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the game, all tied up 13-13. But yeah, your boy's down bad here. Bruce Brown chose the wrong game to want to go out there and pick up 9 rebounds. I was not anticipating him to go out there and get that many rebounds. That one hurt JB. And then, let's see, Holt here with the Raptors. He had 11 points. I took the under at 10.5. All right, so you say 29.5. So at 29, so that means you need it to be over 30. Let's see. That happens to be a penalty here, illegal formation. All right, so you're close. You're close. You're close. Okay, you're close. It's like our offense when we're struggling. No one's on the same page. And let's see, Kenneth says, where is Lewis at tonight? So good on Lewis. Yeah, that's a good question. It's a good question. Probably out somewhere cashing that check. You already know. All right, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Fakes it to the back. Will Levis steps up. Slings it. Incomplete. Hopkins can do many things, but even that one is out of his range. 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, we got a good 14 votes right now. Okay, Dolphins leading the poll at 71%, but we're all tied up in terms of the score right now, 13-13, with 12 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the game. And right now, Tennessee changing little formations. They're trading Burks coming in. He's had little to no impact so far in this one once again. I think he's got like 5 yards on a run so far today. That might be it. All right, but here we go. 2nd and 10. Gives it to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry stuck again in the backfield. This time, he'll lose a yard. So far, he's got 16 carries for 31 yards and a touchdown. Man, King Henry. There's a time where 16 carries used to mean $120 and stuff like that. Man. 12 minutes to go here in the 4th. A big 3rd and 11. And it's in Miami right now, so the crowd, they are going crazy here for their defense. But can Tennessee pick up a 1st down? Let's see. 5 wide here. Got to know where Hopkins is. From their own 45, gets the snap. Levis throws it short to his tight end. Tight end takes on the contact, picks up about 5 yards on the play, but he will be shy of that 1st down marker by about 5 yards. With 11 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. So yeah, Brady, you guys running a little low on time there. You guys better figure this one out. All right, so we got the punt unit out. Punt's on the way. And it goes into the end zone there. And so Miami will take over from their own 20-yard line. So again, all tied up 13-13, which is the perfect time now to still go ahead and cast your vote and let us know who will win this game. If you have not done so already, definitely feel free to go ahead and chime in your vote and stuff like that. The poll typically does a good job of determining who is going to win. I think we're probably at about 93% in terms of being correct on our picks here as a unit. So let's see if that continues today. All right, again, we are at the commercial here. 10 minutes and 48 seconds to go in. The Miami Dolphins being tied up 13-13. Again, the Dolphins have not lost at home this season. They are 5-0 at home, and that certainly will be put to the test as they have quite a few home games down the stretch against some pretty tough teams. As for Tennessee, they are 0-6 on the road. So you got 5-0 at home, 0-6 on the road. Can Tennessee get their first road win and in the process give Miami their first home loss this year? Or will Miami remain perfect at home and Tennessee remain winless on the road? All right, here we go. From their own 20-yard line. Fullback goes in motion. They snap the ball. They're going to give the most of their motion off the right side. Going to pick up 7 yards there on the carry. It's going to make it 2nd and 3 there from the Miami 27-yard line. Again, here in the fourth with about 10 minutes and 35 seconds to go. All right, Braden says 21-16 Giants. So the Packers picked up 3 points there. Appreciate the update. Okay. Feeds it to the back again. And, oh, look at that. Turn on the speed to get to the outside. Picked up 5 yards on the play. All right, now we've got 1st and 10 here from the Miami 32-yard line. All right, so here we go. Fresh new set of downs to work with. 9 minutes and 32 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Tyreek goes in motion. Tua looking. Tua throws it and, oh, gets the completion there. That's going to be a pickup of about a yard on the play. 2nd down coming up. Which defense can make the plays? That is the question. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 10. About 8 seconds right now on the play clock. Tyreek on the sideline. Shotgun, got to get lined up here, and yeah, they're going to call a timeout here. Clock is running low. So Dolphins call a timeout. That's their 2nd timeout that they've called here in the second half. 8 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Oh yeah, I know that my opponent has to be mad with Tua's performance today. Oh yes, this is exactly what JB needed from him today. This is fantastic. Fantastic. So I would at least get a playoff win, and a playoff thing in which honestly my team probably had little business being in the playoffs, but 1 win at a time. We'll take it 1 win at a time. 2 more wins and I can be the champion. All right, 2nd and 10 here for the Miami Dolphins, fresh off of that timeout. Tua from his own 32-yard line, looking, throws it, gets the completion there, and that's Jalen Waddle trying to turn on the speed there before he gets pushed out of bounds there, picks up 15 yards on a play, taking it all the way to the Miami 47-yard line. And he says, I can't believe the Giants climbing all over Green Bay. And so, yes, Braden, cover your ears there. But yes, 21-16 last I heard there. You guys keep me up to date with how that was playing out. But man, the Giants with the rookie out there doing it to the Packers. Shaking my head. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. From their own 47-yard line. Feeding it to the back. He's going to lose some yards, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. And that's going to be on the offense there. I already know it's going to be on the offense there. It's going to back them up. It's going to be, I believe, an offensive holding call. Let's see what the officials say. All right, so that's going to be called against Lester Cotton. And Mr. Cotton called there for the penalty. Now we're looking at a 1st and 20 from the Miami 37-yard line. Seven minutes and 47 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Again, we're all tied up 13-13. Miami with the football. So much on the line for them. This is one of those games that you know that you better come up with a way to win this one. Tua looking. Tua throws it too high. Incomplete. Arcane, the intended receiver on that one. And so 2nd and 20 coming up. Again from their own 37-yard line here in the 4th with 7 minutes and 32 seconds to go. All right, so here we go. 5 receivers on the play. Tua looking. Tua throws it. It's Jalen Waddle again, and Waddle's going to pick up 14 yards on the play. The defense continuously ignores this man. He has been open today. All right, but 3rd and 6 coming up. 7 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Someone better score because this game better not go to overtime. That's all JB knows. This one better not go to overtime. That's all JB is going to say about that. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. 5 seconds right now on the play clock. Fins got to snap it, and they do. Tua looking. Tua in the pocket. Tua. They got him. They got him for the sack. Got him for the sack. He lost 9 yards on the sack. 4th down coming up. Wow. All right, punt's on the way. Oh, he touched it. He touched it. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? They're bringing that stuff over from the Giants and Packers game, and now it's got contagious, and it's here with this one. I can't believe it. He literally, what is he doing? What is he doing? Was he trying to wake JB up fully here? Because if he's trying to, it almost worked. Are you kidding me? He muffs that? Really? You knew the ball was coming. What were you? You know what? We're going to call him Butters. That's what we're going to call him. He is Butters for the rest of the day. I can't believe it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. So Gower ends it in horror. Man, this is bad. Rating says Packers in the red zone. 2-minute warning. Okay, bet. Well, the Dolphins are in the red zone now with 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Thanks to the muff punt here by the Tennessee Titans. It was a no-brainer. How can you do that to your defense? How can you do that to your team? How can you do that to the fans? Wow. All right, but I've seen this Titans defense come up big before, but this is big here. Can they do it? 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Tosses it to the back. And the back. Makes the first guy miss. Whiffs off the second guy. Picks up about 5 yards on the play, but he's about 2 yards shy of the end zone. Wow. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter. Gonna run the ball. He extended for a touchdown. Is it a touchdown? It is a touchdown. So Fins up now. Again, they caught the lucky break there off the muff punt, but hey, it's when opportunity knocks, you got to cash in. And so Dolphins there with the touchdown and the touchdown celebration there. Oh, man, 5 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. That's wild. Now checking the replay. Did his knee ever touch? Where's the ball? It looks like it's good. And when I say look, I mean it's super close, but looks like it should be good. All right, so now lining up for the PAT attempt here. Jason Sanders coming through. And that's good. All right, so the PAT attempt is good here for the Miami Dolphins. And now the score right now, 20-13 in this one. I cannot believe he had the nerve to do that. That was just crazy. Yeah, Mike Vrabel was like, son, what'd you see? He's like, oh yeah, this is how you catch the ball like this. That's it. He's like, you put too much into it, so you just catch the ball like that. Oh man. Braden, what's going on? You guys still in the red zone or what? All right, Dolphins getting ready to kick the ball off. Kickoff on the way, okay. No return. Okay, so Tennessee, they find themselves trailing right now 20-13 here. They've made some mistakes in this one, but how can they capitalize off the mistakes here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes, 34 seconds to go? If Tennessee does score a touchdown, I hope they go for 2. No overtimes today, please. All right, but now Tennessee from their own 25-yard line takes it. Trying to give to Henry. Oh, my goodness. The ball. The ball. The ball. Tennessee, what are we doing? What are we doing? Is this amateur hour here? Is this like a highlight reel of the bloopers? What is going on? Will Levis is going to count the fumble for him. But my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What are we doing? What are we doing? I mean, we're letting the Dolphins pull out every celebration in the book. Tennessee, are we even trying? Did Vegas make a call to the Titans and say, hey, you guys, we need you to lose this one? Wow, look at that. Look at that. Wow. I can't believe it. Look at it. We can't do a simple toss. That's how bad it is. We can't catch a punt. We can't catch a toss. Just, what's going on, Titans? Gee, they must be sleepy. They must be sleepy. There's got to be. That primetime hour is getting to them. They want a nap. They want this to be over. But here we go, shotgun. Feeds it to Mostert up the middle, and Mostert picks up 3 yards on the play. He's got 18 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown so far in this one. And, of course, Miami. They want to continue to run some clock in this time here. Will Levis is like, why are you guys always picking on me? It's not my fault. But, man, that was just... You ruined a good game with a couple bad plays late here in the fourth. Wow. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. 2 up under center. Gives it to the back. He's not going nowhere. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Offside on defense there. Can't do it. You can't do it. And Mike Vrabel said, you try coaching. He said, I'll do everything I can. You try coaching. That's what Mike Vrabel saying on the sideline. 4 minutes and 39 seconds to go here in the fourth. Again, Dolphins up 20-13. And yet, what's better than one gift? 2 gifts. That's exactly what they've gotten in the last 2 minutes here from the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee's like, here, we'll help elevate you to win this one. All right, 2nd and 3. Feeds it to the back, and that's going to be a Miami Dolphins touchdown here. So Raheem Mostert with another touchdown. Wow. Tennessee, that's on you. That's on you, baby. That's all on you. All right. Extra point coming up here for the Dolphins, and extra point is good. All right, so just like that, 27-13, the Dolphins pull away from the Tennessee Titans here late in the fourth quarter with about 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. All right, so we will see how Tennessee responds after back-to-back catastrophic mistakes. At one point in time, it was 13-13 not that long ago, but thanks to a series of fumbles by Tennessee that basically shot themselves in both feet, actually, in this one. The right foot, left foot, all of them. Wow. All right, kickoff on the way. No return. So with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter of play with Tennessee down 2 touchdowns here. They do have all 3 timeouts. There is a 2-minute warning, but if you're Tennessee, you better get the fire right now because it's now or never. And it's looking a lot more like never the way that they've been playing as of late. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Looking, throws, gets the completion to Hopkins. And that's going to be a pickup of 6 yards on the play, taking it all the way to the Tennessee 31-yard line. 4 minutes and 22 seconds to go here in the fourth. Right, 2nd and 4, shotgun here. Throws it. Oh, incomplete. And lucky for him, that's all it was, as that could have been picked off there. Braden says 22-21 Packers. And so, oh man, hopefully y'all defense come ready to play, Braden. Game on the line. All right, but 3rd and 4, with 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Will Levis in the shotgun. 3 receivers, top of the screen, tight end, bottom of the formation, 1 back in the game. Gets the snap. Throws it over the middle. Gets it completed to the tight end who gets tripped up at about the 38, 39-yard line. Okay. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. They need Will Levis to get that ball down the field quicker here. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. They snap the ball. Shotgun. Levis tosses it forward. Their receiver, running back eventually makes the catch there and gets the first down there. Picks up 12 yards on the play. All right, 3 minutes and 18 seconds here to go in the fourth. Gets the snap, looking, throws it, oh, incomplete. But it will stop the clock with 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the fourth. 2nd and 10 coming up. So Will Levis, he is 17 of 32 for 220 yards. We got a false start here on the offense. What are we doing? What are we doing? Guys, what are we doing? Another mistake here by Tennessee. So now we got ourselves here after the penalty, backing them up 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 15 right now for the Tennessee Titans, who again trail this one 27 to 13. So they need 2 touchdowns. And there's 3 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. They got to push this ball upfield. Gets the snap, looking, throws it. That one's caught by Spears, and Spears, look at him go. Look at him rumble, and he's going to pick up about, let's see how many yards they credit him with on that one. That's going to be about 20 yards there on the play. So Tajay Spears coming up big. He's got 5 catches today for 81 yards there. 3 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter of play. And again, Tennessee with all 3 timeouts. Here, down by 2 scores. You still got the 2-minute warning. Ideally, you would like to score before the 2-minute warning here. So now's the time for Tennessee to move that ball up the field. And so Tennessee right now at the Dolphins 35-yard line. Gets the snap. Throws it short. Caught by Spears again. And Spears is going to pick up about 8 yards on the play. It's going to make it 2nd and 2 from the Miami 26-yard line. Braden says Giants in field goal range. Uh-oh, Braden. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Meanwhile, over here, 2 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the 4th. And let's see what they do. 6 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap it. Does snap it. Throws this one. Oh, my goodness. Westbrook and Klein there picks up a major first down. That's 23 yards, taking it all the way to the Miami 3-yard line. So now 1st and goal for the Miami 3-yard line with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. So far this drive, 8 plays, 72 yards. And about 1 minute and 41 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock. But that time, a perfect pass there. But here we go, 1st and goal for Tennessee. Looking. He's going to run. Or maybe he's going to throw. And he's going to get a touchdown to Hopkins. How about that? He thought about running, but then he seen Hopkins in the end zone. He threw it. I would have done the same thing too. How about that? DeAndre Hopkins. Meanwhile, Braden says he's literally shaking right now. Giants in field goal range with so much on the line. Oh, man. But yeah, that's a big-time touchdown there by Hopkins here. Tennessee looking like they're opting to go for 2 here. I like it. Let's be aggressive here. Let's be aggressive and try to play for the win here. With 2 minutes and 40 seconds and all 3 timeouts here, I like it. Let's see if they can get it, though. And now stumbles, gets his footing. Oh, man, all by himself. And that's going to be a good 2-point conversion there for the Tennessee Titans. So 27-21 here in the 4th quarter with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here. Now, they will got to get a stop against Tua and the Dolphins here. They will need to get a stop. And Tennessee has all 3 timeouts plus that 2-minute warning there. So that's going to come in clutch for them, as they're going to want to save as much time as possible if they can get an opportunity. But meanwhile, I see in the Giants game, the Giants converted on a field goal. So the New York Football Giants defeated the Green Bay Packers there 24-22 on a walk-off field goal attempt. My goodness. Wow. Braden, are you okay? 24-22. Giants take down the Packers and give them a major loss in their playoff hunt. Major loss. DeVito says this is his team, his city. All right, now back to our game here. We're getting ready for the kickoff. Braden says the Giants win. Oh, man, 24-22. Oh, man, heartbreaking fashion. Heartbreaking fashion, man, Braden. That's tough. That's tough. All right, so there will be no return here for the Miami Dolphins. All right. Lewis says just in time. You wanted to know where he was, people. Here he is. Lewis is in the building. Lewis says, hey, JB. And so what's good with you, Lewis? I take it you're watching the Packers and Giants, that matchup. Kenneth says game-winning field goal was 37 yards. And so, oh, man, that was huge. Lewis says, you know what I'm about to say. Oh, I know what you're about to say, Lewis. I know. Oh, man, don't do it to him, Lewis. Don't do it. All right, but here goes the Dolphins from their own 25-yard line, looking to find a way to run out this clock. They're going to toss it to Raheem Mostert. Mostert off the right side picks up 2 yards on the play. That's 2 yards on the play, and it looks like there's a timeout that's going to be called right now by the Tennessee Titans here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. Again, now they've got 2 timeouts remaining, plus the 2-minute warning. And about 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. So the Dolphins facing 2nd and 7. Lewis says another primetime loss for Braden. He says, dang, y'all. That's tough. That's tough. Oh, man, I know that one hurts there, Braden. That one really hurts. You guys could have been in a much better position with a W as opposed to a loss. That one does hurt. But here we go, 2nd and 7. Tight end goes in motion. Gives it to the back again. The back. Going to pick up a yard on the play. And now, 3rd and 6 coming up. And Tennessee, will they stop the clock again here? Yes, they will. They call a timeout. Mike Vrabel saving as much time as possible. Now, they've got 1 timeout remaining. They still got, the 2-minute warning here. And 3rd down coming up, and you're Miami, 3rd and 6. You don't get this one. You're giving the ball right back to Tennessee here. Should have came out aggressive on this possession. Lewis says, and y'all complain about the Bears. Right? Right? Oh, man. What can I say? What can JB say? All right, but a big 3rd and 6 right now for the Miami Dolphins. Can they get a 1st down here? This would be huge if they could. They're going to line up in a shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. Tua gets the snap. Tua stepping up. Tua looking to run. Tua brought down about 2 yards shy of that 1st down marker. Now there is a penalty here, but that looks like that's going to be on the offense there. And it's going to be an offensive holding call. That's exactly what it's going to be. And so not only did Lewis show up, now we've got 80s showing up. 80s, what's good with you? 80s says, JB, what's wrong with the Eagles? You know what? 80s, I'm going to keep it a buck. You know what? I'm going to call it a buck and 80s here, all right? What's wrong with the Eagles is that Jalen Hurts is not throwing the ball to A.J. Brown effectively enough. They're coming out and they're trying to run the ball the last couple of weeks because they don't have confidence in their passing game anymore. Something happened since the last time when they beat the Cowboys, and this week here, they've lost confidence in their pass game, 80s. Only you can direct them back to the promised land at this point. And so, yes, Lewis says, so what I missed here, JB, so what you missed so far is that the Tennessee Titans, they muffed a punt. The Tennessee Titans, Will Levis, he threw a pick 6 to start things off here. Tennessee Titans, mistake after mistake after mistake. But yet, despite all the mistakes, they are still with an opportunity now to try to go down there and maybe even win this game. So I've seen a lot of mistakes so far in this one. Heck, he even fumbled the ball trying to pitch it to Derrick Henry. A lot of mistakes in this one from Tennessee, but an opportunity to correct the wrong here. Let's see if they can do that now. 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Tennessee Titans, who trail right now 27-21 here in the 4th quarter. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Lewis says, dang, 80s, I wish you were here yesterday. And so, oh, man. Let's see, 5 wide here. Shotgun formation. Will Levis gets the snap. Will in the pocket. Will throws it. Oh my goodness, Hopkins all by himself. Oh my goodness, does the defense not know his favorite target? What are they doing? 36 yards. Wow. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Hopkins, 7 catches, 124 yards today, and a touchdown. Insane to the Miami 28-yard line. 80 says, did you see Crybaby Mahomes crying to Josh Allen about losing the game, shake his hand and move out? I did see that. I did see it. Lewis says he called the Eagles chickens because they lost here over. They couldn't score. And so they also cost JB also, because without the Eagles scoring, there was no reason for Dak to keep passing the ball, so it hurt JB. Quick pass there to the tight end. The tight end, look at that. Everything is working now. Even the screenplay works. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. But man, this one, far from being over. Wow. I am glad that Mike Vrabel went ahead and went for 2, so at least we don't have to worry about going to overtime potentially here. But that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning right now with Tennessee in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the Miami 13-yard line. These double headers, they turned into some real sweaters. I promise you that much. Wow. And let's see, Lewis. Oh, I already read that one. Let's see, Samuel. What's good with you? What's good with you? Samuel says, hello, JB. He says he's good. I'm happy to hear it. Oh, man, I take it that everybody else was watching the Packers and the Giants game and stuff like that. But, man, that one turned out to be a doozy. But this one right here is pretty good as well. And so, again, Miami up 27-21. At one point in time in the 4th quarter, maybe about a good 4 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago, it was all tied up 13-13. There was little offense. But then all of a sudden, it started with a fumble punt by Tennessee that gave the Dolphins basically a touchdown a couple plays later. And then they fumbled it again to give Miami great field position after that as well. And so, I mean, they basically gifted Miami with every touchdown that Miami has come from a turnover or a mistake by Tennessee. They had a pick 6, all of that stuff. Man. And let's see, Samuel says the next live stream start time. I have not set that one up yet because now that we're at Monday night, I will set it up on Wednesday, Samuel. That's when I'll go through and set up the next set of live streams. I typically do it on either late Wednesday or early Thursday, so somewhere towards the middle of the week, but most likely it'll probably end up being the Thursday night football game between the Chargers and the Raiders will most likely be the next one there. And so, yeah, that should, at least the next play-by-play will be then as well. Let's see, 80 says, show some class. Did Jalen Hurts cry to Mahomes last year after that VSPI call last year? And so he did not. He did not. Jalen Hurts is a class act. He stays calm, and you never hear him giving excuses and stuff like that. Lewis says, can the Titans upset too? Why not? Heck, why not? This is what JB chose this one for here in case it would be an upset like this. But, man, this one right here is showing a little bit of everything in this one. But still an opportunity. Hopkins has been on fire. 7 catches, 124 yards, and a touchdown. And there are some plays that he was very close to making some extra plays as well. But let's see. King Henry in the backfield here for the Tennessee Titans. I'm sorry, that's not Henry there. That is Henry. But Spears off the right end. Spears spinning forward. Picks up about a good 6 yards on the play. So now 2nd down coming up. With 1 minute and 51 seconds to go, Miami, they have 1 timeout remaining. Tennessee's got 1 timeout remaining. But the Dolphins, they're going to go ahead and call a timeout because Miami, they are thinking if Tennessee does score, they want some time. Let's see, Samuel says, good, okay, bet. And so, yes, be sure to cast your vote if you have not already. And let us know who's going to win this game here. Man, 1 second, it was looking like Miami had this one wrapped up. Now it's looking like Tennessee, they're busting out the paper, acting brand new now. I mean, this is just insane right now. Wow. 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go. So many elements still remaining in this one here as the Dolphins host a 6-point lead right now. If I'm Tennessee 2nd and 3, I'm going to go ahead and run that ball right now. And even if we don't get in, that's more time off the clock to leave them with less time. Up. Was that movement? That was movement. Chris Moore. Whose side are you on, bro? Whose side are you on? I'm sorry, that was Westbrook and Klein. Whose side are you on? I can't believe it. Lewis says, Jamie don't want to stream any more Thursday night games. Lewis, look what they're giving us, Lewis. Look what they're giving us. The Chargers without Justin Herbert and the Raiders without any talent. Come on now, they're doing JB wrong. They're doing JB wrong. Let's see, Samuel says, good night. And so, yeah, good night to you, Samuel. Appreciate you for coming through here. And I hope that your week is off to a great start. Again, thanks for coming through. And you have yourself a good night. Oh, man, but right now, cannot be shooting yourself in the foot. Absolutely do not want to see, and I don't want to see any more penalties the rest of the game, actually. Don't want to see any more. Lewis says, we can use a 9-6 game. That is true. That is true. That is true. Although I don't know which team is capable of getting 9 points, but 6-0 will probably be the score. Henry on the run. Henry gets in there for the touchdown. How about that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. King Henry in the end zone. He's got 17 carries, 35 yards, but 2 touchdowns. Wow. And he says, good night, JB. Be blessed and stay safe. Same to you and good night to you. Thank you again for coming through. You take care. And Lewis is happy about that touchdown right there. 80 says that game is going to be one you can call with Russell Wilson and Matt Ryan last year, 6-6 overtime. Oh, man. 80s, are you trying to give me the Urban Meyer migraine there? That is just, that's a bad memory there. That was a tough one to make it through, not going to lie. Definitely in my top 3 for most difficult streams to get through. That one last year, it was just so much. But Tennessee, they've taken the lead with that extra point there by Nick Folk. So now the Tennessee Titans lead this one 28-27, but they left a minute and 49 seconds on the fourth quarter with the Miami Dolphins with Tyreek Hill. Now, yes, most of the game Tyreek Hill did miss at least a good portion of it because he was hurt. But ever since he's been back, he's been effective. Jalen Waddle's been effective. And so to get into field goal range is all Miami needs, and that's a lot of time. Sure, they have no timeouts, but with this offense, I don't think they need it. I don't think they need it. S.E. Samuel says, see you soon. Next live stream at Thursday Night Football game. Yes, see you then, Samuel. Absolutely. Lewis is laughing at 80s on that one. And let's see, Samuel says, God bless night, JB&M. And so, yes, thank you so much. God bless you as well. Yes. All right, so a minute 49 left. Let's see, can Tennessee hold on to this one here? We've got 18 votes in the poll right now. 61% say that the Miami Dolphins will win this one. 39% say the Tennessee Titans will win. It's not too late to cast your vote. Titans, kick this one off. Dolphins, gonna return it. He's already at the 15. He's at about that 26-yard line is where Barrios brought it out to. So that's where Miami will start off in a minute and 45 seconds. No timeouts here. All they have is just Tua here. And so let's see if Tua can get it done. 7 career game-winning drives. And this year that was the last time that he had one against the Chargers. I remember that matchup. That matchup cost JB some money there. That last pass that Justin Herbert completed in that matchup in that game. Was not happy about that. 80 says Tyreek Hill MVP. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, so here we go for the Dolphins. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Tua looking. Tua throws it. Gets the completion. Tackled immediately, though. A minute 35, which if you're Tennessee, that feels like a very long time with this offense out there. Tua directing traffic. Got them lined up already. Ball's at their own 33-yard line. Gets the snap. Tua throws it, gets a short completion here. Trying to keep him in bounce there. Gets out of bounds. Arcane there picks up about 4 yards on the play. Takes it to the Miami 37-yard line with a minute and 19 seconds left to go here in the fourth. Look at that. Dan Marino says, give him the football. Let him make this drive. Dan says he's got it. And let's see, 80 says JB loses money. I like that. 80s. Ouch. No, no, no. That is never good. And let's see, you say, what does JB think of this NBA tournament? 80s, I'm offended that the Lakers are trying to hang up this banner for this useless tournament. This is not an NBA championship. We're really clowning ourselves if we go out there and we try to hang a banner that really doesn't mean nothing other than the players get an extra check. That's all it means, an extra check and a couple more W's and stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, all I care about is who wins the NBA championship. So this tournament, I guess it was all right. It was what it was. But it was just an extra thing for what? For what? To give the players more motivation, I guess. Come on. It felt very gimmicky at best and stuff like that. That's JB's hard facts there. So even though my team benefited from it, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. As far as I care, we can give that one to the Clippers and let them hang it in their banner that has nothing for the Clippers. Meanwhile, Tua passes it. That is going to be completed there. Over the middle to his tight end. 1:04 seconds. 1:02 seconds. 59 seconds. 57 seconds. Referees are going to stop the clock because they like to be seen like that, and they are going to check the replay. But nah, there was some good basketball matchups and stuff like that. There was some good elements as well in the NBA tournament as well. And let's see, 80 says gimmicky. I didn't ask about Mahomes. Well, that's Mr. Gimmicky himself there. But what can I say? His gimmickry has worked. It has worked. All right, so they're going to the replay here, which means we're going to spend a lot of time checking out this replay here. Okay, I mean, I'm not seeing anything that says it wasn't a catch. I know at first it looked like the ball was between his legs, but he looks like he put his hand up under it. And I mean, unless they're going to show me an angle where I see it touch the ground, in which great concentration and leg strength to be able to hold on to that one. But it looks good from what I've seen, so the play should stand. Let's get back to the action here. Lewis says, they should have scripted a better opponent for the Lakers. And so, perhaps. All right, so what he should be saying is, after wasting our time, the call is confirmed. All right, now let's get back to it. And so 80 says, well said, Lewis. And so, yes. All right, so we've got 3rd and 3 coming up here for the Miami Dolphins. Again, Dolphins with no timeouts. Arcane goes in motion. Tua looking. Tua throws it. And, oh, look at that. Made the first guy miss. What are we doing? What are we doing? Bruh, make the tackle when you get the opportunity. That's right. Run that clock. 40 seconds. 37 seconds. 33 seconds. 4th and 2 for the Dolphins. Gets the snap. Tua looking. Tua. On the move. Tua. Tripped up. Tua. They're going to bring it back for the sack. They got him. They got him. They got him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Put him to sleep. Nate Robinson. Wow. Wow. What a play. How about that? Lewis says stop. Yes. Oh, man. JB's going to go ahead and end the poll here. That is going to be a wrap. How about that? Another Florida team loses with an opportunity to try to go after that top spot. They don't want it. They don't want it. Wow. 80 says King Henry. That's right. King Henry, 17 carries for 35 yards, but 2 rushing touchdowns. And let's see. Lewis says, great stream. JB got here late, but better late than never. Absolutely, yes. And so Will Levis takes a knee, and that's it. The Tennessee Titans slay the Miami Dolphins in this one, 28-27. Wow. Let's see. 80 says, tonight, JB picked the Packs and the Dolphins. Good night. Oh, man. You know what? You're probably right. You're probably right. I think I did pick both of those teams, actually, come to think of it. So you're right. You're right. JB was dead wrong, but JB does not mind being wrong tonight at all. Absolutely. But yes, thank you guys for coming through. It's been great. It's been real. And Tennessee just came through with a major steal for victory in this one, 28-27. And so how about that? How about that? Getting Christmas gifts early in this one. But as for Miami, though, hey, got to rebound. I believe that next the Dolphins have the Jets. And then after the Jets, they've got a tough schedule coming up. Miami will be playing the Dallas Cowboys in about week 16. Week 17, the Miami Dolphins will be playing against, trying to remember who they were playing against there after the Dallas Cowboys there. Because I know they end the season against Buffalo. But week 17, that's right, week 17, they go on the road to the Baltimore Ravens and stuff like that. So Miami, they'll have some opportunities. They will play the Ravens later on there, but they will have an opportunity. But it's going to be a tough slate of games coming up for the future. But, man, this was a great game. This was a great game, especially towards the end. And so, yes, Kenneth says, great stream and chat with you when I see you. And so, absolutely, Kenneth, thanks for coming through. And you have a good night. And Lewis says, good night, everyone. Yes, good night to you. JB's going to go ahead and end the stream now. It is pretty late here, so JB.